We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy, man. It feels so good to be back. First off, I'd like to thank my personal Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I am nothing. The second thing is, I want to let a lot of people know we got a lot of great topics to discuss today. But before we dig into those topics, I just want to give a special announcement because I've seen a lot of weird comments lately, people going over the top, people being overly emotional and sensitive. And I just want to let everybody know the IBFP is not for everybody. If you go to the gym to do neck exercises, this is not for you. If you like to arch your back in the room with another man, this is not for you. If you like to slap your own ass, this is not for you. If you like to close the refrigerator door with your hips, this is not for you. The IBFP is not for everybody. Now let's get on to a great show, man. We got the Vergil Ortiz versus Erickson Lubin predictions, but we got David Benavidez, Dimitri Bivol. We got to talk about that because Dimitri Bivol said he want all the smoke. Bivol said he want all the smoke. While David's sitting up here trying to talk about a Zurdo Ramirez, but Bivol is saying he want all the smoke. Let me find out David Benavidez is trying to run out the division while Dimitri Bivol is calling for the smoke. Make that make sense. Mirage better show up. Ashy Knuckles better show up. Carlos, you better show up. Everybody better show up because I need some answers for all these damn questions. Look, let me break it down. Let me drop the link. And look, let's get on to it, man. Let's get on to it. What's up, my brother? From another mother, Carlos. What's good with you, Carlos?
What's up, Nuke? What's up, everyone? Hopefully everyone shows up to the panel. Everyone shows up in the chat. And also, we got to talk about the announcement of this unification fight, Xander Sayas versus Abbas Baru. I always said that was in the making.
You actually called that a while back, and I'm going to tell you this, man. Do you think that unification fight leads to the winner of a potential? The fight's not done yet. If Vergil wins between a Vergil and Boots, you think Xander Zayas would end up fighting those if he wins that fight?
Well, I'm hearing that Eddie Hearn talked with Xander Zayas' team, and they actually wanted Xander Sayas and Abbas Baru to be done in Puerto Rico, and the winner of that fight will meet up with the winner of Bucenes, and let's say Ortiz gets through Lubin, and let's say Bucenes beats Ortiz, the fight will be made with Xander Sayas in Puerto Rican Parade of next year.
Oh, man, that would be freaking huge. Huge. And look, I'm telling you, Boots is about to prove all his haters wrong. And there's one more topic that we haven't got to that I also wanted to touch on. And I'm going to let Ashy Knuckles and Mirage get on the stage. But before I go to them, the only thing I want to say is this. Bud Crawford, the SNAC program, Victor Conti, rest in peace. And we talk about him cheating against Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of accusations. I've been getting countless comments about that. So I'm going to ask everybody on the panel, what's going on with that? Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. And that's what we're going to do today, man. So look, let me get into it without further ado. I'd like to welcome Ashy Knuckles to the panel. What's up, Ashy? I don't know if Ashy can hear me or not. Ashy's stuck on mute. What's up, Mirage?
Hey, what's up? Ready to cook.
You can hear me, New?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ashley. What's good with you, my brother?
All is well. What's good, people?
Man, and I'd like to welcome back Solidus T. Man, Solidus T, you're going to have a lot of people in their feelings today, my brother.
Hey, what's good? Why is that?
Man, over the last, I want to say the last week or so, people have just randomly commented and said, oh, where's Solidus T? And they're just throwing little jabs at you. And I didn't, honestly, I have no idea why. I have no idea why, but they keep mentioning you. So, I mean, I guess all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if they talking about you, you doing something right.
That's it. That's it, my brother, man. How you been feeling? Solidus, you good?
Yeah, I'm good over here. Yeah, we good.
Oh, man, we got a lot to get into, man. And first off, I want to start with you on this one real quick, Solidus. you know, the Vergil Ortiz, Erickson Lubin prediction. Let me get your prediction out of the way before we get into this Benavidez Bivol topic. Who do you got winning that fight? Vergil Ortiz, Erickson, the Hammer, Lubin. Who do you got winning and how?
I'm gonna go with Vergil on this one. I think Vergil going to be a little too much, or I hope. So I got Vergil. I think Vergil going to be a little too much for him. I think he's good enough to beat a guy like Erickson Lubin. I believe so. To be honest with you, I'm not too high on Erickson Lubin. I ain't gonna cap. I mean, he's good and all, but I don't think he's gonna beat no Vergil Ortiz. So I got Vergil.
Oh man, and that's gonna set up a massive fight with Boots Ennis. How you feeling about that fight, Solidus? Or are you just gonna wait and see how Vergil performs in this fight?
No, I ain't gonna wait. I think Boots will win that. I don't think Vergil will beat no Boots.
Boots is definitely a problem, highly skilled. He's an absolute problem. And I think a lot of people overlooking Boots personally, Solidus. I don't know why he's getting a lot of slander, but a lot of people keep talking and trashing him. I don't understand. I think Boots is the real deal, and people think he's garbage, and I don't know why. The man really shows us fight in, fight out. He's a problem.
But Solidus, what you think about Xander Zayas and Abbas Baru, that unification fight?
Oh, I got Xander. Yeah, Xander probably, him and Boots probably those are my two favorites at 154. I got Xander. I like Xander.
But also to let y'all know, Abbas Baru had done sparring with Xander, so they kind of do know each other in the past. So it's not an easy fight. We've seen Abbas Baru beat Tellez fair and square to win that WBA belt. I like this. I feel like this is just fast tracking the 154 division, the best division in boxing, to fight each other, honestly.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that. They said that they used to be sparring partners. But despite that, though, I think Xander got the skills. I think Xander will wash him. I got Xander.
I got Xander too on that one. And actually, Knuckles, who do you got in that fight? Erickson Lubin, Vergil Ortiz, Saturday night. Who do you have winning that fight?
At first, I was heavily leaning towards Vergil, but I started thinking like it matters what Vergil we get in this fight. But to be honest, you know, I'm still pushing Ortiz way, man. But I don't know. Everybody kind of sleeping on Lubin. I don't know. I'm kind of torn with that, to be honest with you. I don't really feel like he just have a super big advantage over Lubin. That's just my opinion.
You think Lubin could be a surprise upset?
It's possible. That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it's possible.
What I think could happen, it is a good bet for people to bet. I think they both can touch the canvas, because if Boychuk can drop Vergil, I mean, I think Lubin can.
And that's why I was saying it matters what Vergil we get.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Mirage. Who do you got in this fight? And I know we're about to get to the David Benavidez topic, Mirage, but I just got to ask you: Vergil Ortiz, Erickson, the Hammer, Lubin, this Saturday. Who do you got winning this fight, Mirage?
Yeah, Vergil should be good enough to beat him, even though his stock has fucking dropped after Bokacek has looked terrible in his last two fights. I think he's still good enough to beat Lubin, although it's probably 60-40 or something like that.
Okay, I'm feeling you. Let me get these bills paid, and we're going to jump right into the topic. Antonio Garcia says, I'm expecting a fairly competitive start between Vergil Ortiz and Erickson Lubin in the early rounds, but I think Vergil Ortiz will eventually take over and score a TKO or a KO around the middle of the fight. Salute to my brother Antonio Garcia. I have it similar. I think Vergil Ortiz is going to overwhelm Erickson Lubin. If anything happens, kind of like Ashley Knuckles is saying, and Erickson Lubin figures him out and beats him and gets the win, I would be personally shocked. I would be personally stunned, but I would give all the credit in the world to Erickson Lubin. I just don't personally see it happening. But as you know, in boxing, anything can happen. Salute to my brother Antonio Garcia. JMA says, Dimitri Bivol versus David Benavidez is a tune-up fight. Canelo is easy work for Bivol, and Archibald BF to the end of the trilogy. And Opataya boxing masterclass. I'm assuming that's what he's mean. And I'll be honest with you. I think Bivol versus David is a competitive fight, but I still think Bivol wins. And the reason why I've closed the odds, and I know Mirage is gonna like have some feedback on it. I think it's a little bit of a closer fight, only because he's coming off his back surgery. If they fight straight out, as far as Bivol Canelo, I just got Bivol washing Canelo, easy work, and Bivol Beterbiev. I think that's a close fight once again for the back surgery, and it could go either way. But I still have Bivol cleanly beating David in a more competitive fight, washing Canelo, and as far as Beterbiev, still a very, very close competitive fight. The only fight I have him losing, if for any reason they make the Opataya fight right away, is Jai Opataya by stoppage. But that's me. I'm gonna let. What's up, Park? What's up, my brother? Park Street, what's good? I think Park Street is smoking on another pack right now, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. Mirage, what do you think about Bivol saying that he wants all the smoke? And he says that, he only wants the big fights with David, Canelo, Beterbiev, and Opataya. Those were the 4 names that he mentioned. How do you see each one of those fights playing out with Bivol if he comes back off the mend and fights one of those guys?
No, hey, Bivol, prove it. Prove it, motherfucker. I don't want to hear talk. I want to see action. That's all I care about. I don't think he's going to fight David. I don't think Bivol is ever going to fight David. That's my fucking prediction.
You think Bivol is going to be afraid to fight David Benavidez?
Correct. I don't think he's going to fight him. I think he's going to have a tune-up. That fucking IBF dude, Eifert, and maybe he'll fight fucking 42-year-old Beterbiev or something wonky. I don't think he's going to fight David, so I'm not going to talk about him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Bivol comes out of here and takes a tune-up after all that tough talk, he got to be treated like a straight bitch, because I don't have a problem with him taking a tune-up, but the fact that he said he was going to skip over that and only wants the big fights, and then you take anything but that's weak shit for me, and he's going to have to get called out. And one thing Edgar said in the comments to you, Mirage, he said Mirage is talking about Bivol is running his mouth while his daddy runs his mouth all day, every day. So he said David Benavidez runs his mouth all day, every day. He ain't actually got a big name on his resume. What's your counter to that, Mirage?
He's fighting the best opponents available. That's what he's doing. He's the best opponents. Now he's fighting Yard. That's no layup. So David...
In fairness to that, Mirage, he had a chance to fight Callum Smith before these prior negotiations. They had 2 negotiations. In the first one, he turned down. So he could have already fought a Callum Smith who's right, unless you're saying Callum Smith is not better than Anthony Yard.
Callum Smith never wanted to fight David. If David would have said yes for that first time, Callum Smith would have said the same thing he said the second time. He was never on board. All we know is that Turkey made an offer. Do you notice that? That you won't find a single comment or fucking any information about Callum Smith wanted that first fight. Okay? So, yeah, Callum Smith never wanted it.
I think if David gets through Anthony Yard, he has to call out Bivol or all the fighters at 175.
It doesn't matter if Callum wanted the first fight. David's the one that ducked it.
Woo!
Shouldn't you be stacking boxes somewhere? Shouldn't be busy stacking up boxes, man.
Oh, man.
Don't start your bullshit today, Park.
The fuck is this guy
talking? Man. Hey, Mirage, you gotta let haters do what they do. You hear the do you hear the vitriol in his voice whenever he talk about David? He talk about the man. Like, he talk. Listen,
y'all
man, he talk
feelings right now, and I'm speaking facts. Hey, no,
you speaking facts. Yeah, you speaking facts. But Mirage, like I was saying before, we was interrupted by kids. When he talks, you know what I'm saying? He got so much anger. He got so much anger in his heart. He got so much anger in his heart, but by the end of 2026, he gonna be on here still moving the goalposts, still saying, "Oh, but David Benavidez only beat Beterbiev because he's 40 years old." He's gonna have some kind of experience. Trust me, no, that's what you're going. No, I'm predicting the future. I'm telling you what you're going to say.
No, I'm not.
David Benavidez unified. When
No, I'm
David
not.
Benavidez unified, you're not going to come on here and be like, you know what, I was
When have
wrong, David Benavidez.
you ever
No, you
seen
know
me
what?
use
No,
age
because
as an
cowards like,
excuse?
listen, man, you're not a
I've
man.
never used
You
age as
wouldn't
an
come on
excuse
here
for a
and fess
loss.
up. No, you wouldn't come on here and be like, you know what, I was wrong. Why? Because you got too much
That's
pride
cap.
for that.
That's
Listen,
cap.
man, you got
Hey,
too much
Nuke.
pride for
Hey,
that.
Nuke. You want to know how I know that's cap?
Listen, young
You want to know
man,
how I know that's cap, Nancy? Hey, Nuke, what
young
am I
buck,
smoking on?
young buck. All that yelling ain't gonna make you right. You hollering, you about
Hey,
to get
Nuke,
horse
what
for
am I
nothing.
smoking on?
My brother Park smoking on that Nello pack.
Fuck is this nigga talking about?
The
What
fuck
is
is
he
this
talking
nigga
about?
talking about?
The
I'm talking
three
about you.
lies. The
I'm
three
talking about
lies.
you're a
First, I
clown,
was
man.
saying, go.
I'm talking about
What
you're
is
a
he talking
clown. That's
about?
what I'm telling you. Take your makeup off and your big
What is he
red
talking
shoes
about?
and your shiny
No,
red
you
fucking
just said
nose
that I would
and
never
stand.
come on
Matter of
here
fact, go
and
stand
say
in the
that I
fucking
was
corner
wrong.
before you talk
And
to
I
a real
said
man, dude.
three
You're
lies
not.
straight
Listen, man.
about
You know
Bud.
what?
What are you talking
Let's
about?
get back to
You're a
boxing, man.
liar.
Just shut the fuck up. Let's get back to boxing.
You're
Go
a
ahead,
lying
Mirage.
ass nigga. You's a lying ass nigga. Because it's
What?
all recorded. Fucking pussy.
Your mama,
Oh,
you know what? I like playing in your mama's pussy. That I like to do now.
That's
oh,
cool.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
keep
not
it real
scared.
with you.
You're
I would
scared to
love
get in
to
the
play in your
ring.
mama's
Yeah, you're
pussy.
scared to get in
But
that
I tell
ring.
you what.
You're
But I
scared
tell
to get
you
in that
what.
ring, though.
I tell you what.
You
Ring.
will
See,
box
you
my
keep talking
mom, but
about
you
ring.
won't
No, I
box
want to
me,
fight you.
pussy.
Fuck a ring.
You
Cause
will
this
box
shit
my
ain't.
mom,
Listen,
but
man.
you
As much
won't box
mouth as
me,
you got.
pussy.
Let me tell you something, young man. The mouth that you got. I'm not going in no fucking ring. I'm not trying to put on no glove. I want to beat you with my fucking hands. What the fuck?
No,
I'm gonna
that's
put
because
on
you're a
gloves. I'm
pussy.
not
You
gonna
scared
play
to
with
get in
you.
that
I'm
ring,
gonna
bitch.
ragdoll your
You
little
scared to
monkey
get
ass.
in that
And
ring,
I'm gonna
bitch.
listen. And I'm gonna show
You're not
everybody on the
disciplined
show.
enough to get in that
I'm gonna
ring,
show
bitch.
everybody on the show the little bitch that you is, bruh.
Nigga, I'm
Trust me, you
finna pay
can't
you to
beat
pull
me,
my
man.
shut up,
Only
pussy.
thing
You
you
ain't
could
got
beat me
no
with, only thing
motherfucking
you
money.
could beat
Shut
me
the
with
fuck
right
up.
now, the only thing you could beat me with right now is your mouth. But if it ever got physical, young
You
man,
already dumped me, bro.
trust me, bruh. Believe me, if you ever run up
You
on me,
dumped
I'm
me
not gonna
hard in
let
the
you
channel.
leave, bruh.
Everybody in the
I'm
chat
not
knows
gonna
you're a
let you
pussy.
leave. Trust me when I tell you. So I just want to get
Everybody
back
in
to
the chat
boxing
knows that you're a
because you
pussy.
woofing right now, pussy. So just
How am
shut your
I
mouth,
looking?
stand in
How
your
am I
place.
looking, nigga? I asked for
Bruh,
your tab tab. I
trust
asked
me,
for
bruh. If
your
me and
tab
you
tab.
ever meet up face to face, your little man, look,
But
bruh,
we already had
listen, man, look,
opportunity to
bruh,
set
you're
that
not no
up.
big guy. You
We
always on
already
camera
had
with
the
your little man.
opportunity
Look,
to set
you know
that
what?
up, and
I'm gonna
you
get off
dumped
that.
that shit.
Nuke, go ahead,
You
take
dumped
control of
it.
the show, Nuke.
You
okay.
Nuke,
dumped
get
I
control
got
of
it,
the show.
fellas. I got it, fellas. I
Hey,
got it,
hey,
fellas.
Luke,
Yeah,
uh,
fellas. Oh,
I
Hey,
just
damn.
Nuke, put that shit together, Nuke. Hey, Nuke, we in Philly. Put that shit together.
I
Fuck
got
what
you, man.
Ash you talking about. I
Listen,
stand
man.
on that. Put that shit
Listen. Why
together.
you trying to listen, man? Why is you trying to negotiate with Nuke? You supposed to negotiate with the dude you fighting. Negotiate with me. Don't talk to Nuke. Get in
I
my
already told
inbox.
you to negotiate with you. It fell through. It fell through. It
Addresses.
fell
Me and
through.
you. How about that? Where you want
Fuck
to
is
meet
you
up at?
talking about?
Where you want to
You's
meet
a
up at,
weirdo.
bro? Where
You
you want
already
to
did
meet up
this
at?
on multiple
All right,
times. You
let's
ducked
get this
me.
straight. Since you want
You
to keep
ducked
talking, where
me.
you want to meet up at, man?
Fuck
Since
is
you
you
want to keep
talking about?
whooping, since you want to keep whooping, I'm gonna see if you pull a Money Brown. Where you want to meet up at, bro?
Oh
Where you
man,
want to
not
Oh,
meet up
I
at?
Money Brown.
if
Where you want to meet?
you
I want to see if you bitch
you
out like
touching my
Money Brown.
city,
Where
you
you
can
want to
wake up
meet
in
up
the
at?
gym.
Let
Oh
me know.
man.
I
Just
mean,
let
that's
me know
what
where
you
you
said.
want
You
to
should
meet
be
up
in a
at.
capital punishment gym.
Listen, stop talking and tell me where you
I'm
want
in
me to meet you at.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Hold on,
You,
why
we
you
can
want me
meet
to
up at
come to
capital
you?
punishment
Listen, you
gym.
think I'm gonna be dumb to come
I'm
to
in
your fucking
Harrisburg,
city, beat you
Pennsylvania.
up so the
We
police can
can
lock
meet
me
up
up?
at
Because I'm
capital
gonna beat
punishment
you up.
gym.
Bro, listen, man. You
Hold
talking
on, hold
real
on.
now.
I'm
You
in
fucking dumb
Hold
Harrisburg,
on,
right now.
fellas. Hold on,
Pennsylvania.
fellas.
We can
Hold
meet
on,
up
fellas.
at capital punishment gym. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Hold on. We'll come back to it with
Yeah, you
cooler
still
heads from
Now,
talking
you
about a
know
Philly.
what
gym.
I'm
You
Okay.
don't
saying?
want to
You gonna
fight.
pull up or not? You
You
gonna pull up
still
Money
talking
Brown.
about a gym. You don't want to fight, man. You
Hold
want to
on.
put
Hold on.
on gloves.
We'll come back.
You want to put
We'll
on
come
gloves.
back to it. We'll come back to it, fellas. We'll come back to it. Let me finish
Pussy.
off the
All
let
right,
me
tough
finish
guys.
off the panel. Ashley, how do you think Bivol does against David right now? If Bivol decides to take the David challenge immediately after this Anthony Yard, because Bivol said no tune-ups. Mirage thinks he's pussy and he's going to avoid
Listen,
David. Do you think the same thing, Ashley?
if he jump in the ring with David after back surgery, it's not going to be nice for him, man. I don't recommend him jumping in there with better beef. David, if he don't take a tune up, whatever happened to him, he gonna have to eat that. And I don't want no excuses of he lost lost because of his back. If he get in that ring with David, man, look, it's going to be a good fight because Bivol is no pushover. I never said David will wash him. See, I like David Benavidez, but I'm a realist. You feel what I'm saying? This fight that he's going to have with Anthony Yarde, yes, it's going to be a battle. David could get put to sleep in this fight. And I know that. I don't want it to happen because I'm going to have to eat my crow. Come on here and face the music. So, of course, yes, I'm a realist. Yeah, I don't want to see him get slept. So, yes, he got to come in that fight with his motherfucking P's and Q's and his IQ. But when it comes to Bivol, yes, Bivol is surgical. Like I said, I'm not no capper. I come on here and keep it real. Bivol is surgical with them hands and with his style, his in and out style, his Russian style. So I feel David got the advantage. If he don't get David out of there before the 7th round, I feel that's where he's going to lose by either off points or it's going to either go 12 or they're going to stop the fight. That's how David fight. It just didn't happen in 175 yet. It's going to eventually happen. I don't think he's going to go his whole career through 175 not getting no knockout or no stoppage. So it's bound to happen. And that's how I feel how the fight's going to happen. That's my opinion.
Hey, Nook,
Okay.
I wanted to tell you, man. I gotta be honest. I got no faith in Anthony Yard beating David Benavidez. I don't know where people. I mean, I just don't
Listen,
see
man,
it.
it only take one punch. Because listen, you got to think he gave Better
None of
Beef.
us see it.
Listen, man, he gave Better Beef a fight. It's not like Better Beef just went in there and slept him.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty sure people watched that fight. So he did that with the two people he lost to. Both of them, he gave them hard fights. So if David is not on their level, as y'all say, this is going to be a hard fight. I believe David going to get him, but I don't think David just going. If David go in there and wash him, I'm going to be surprised.
I feel like David should
If
win.
David goes in there and wash him, that means he's elite or he's subpar elite. Simple as that. Because if we compare the dudes that he lost to, then and say that Anthony Yard is not a washover, then we would have to give him credit if he do steamroll him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and that's all I say. If he
Right.
steamroll this dude, then I feel y'all got to give him his credit that either he's like you say, either he's semi-elite or he's elite. I'll take semi-elite, but just don't call him a bum. That's all I'll be saying.
Oh, facts.
Wait a minute. Mirage is saying that he thinks that Bivol might avoid the David fight. He thinks he's gonna duck it. You don't think Bivol is gonna duck the fight at all, do you, Ashley?
Put it like this. In my heart, I think he a little nervous to fight him. I ain't saying he's scared to fight him. I feel if he's gonna fight him, he's gonna kind of get around him before he have to get to fighting him. But I feel if he don't take a hard fight this next fight, I feel he really don't want no smoke with David.
I don't
Because
get
David's schedule gonna be open if he beat Anthony.
David
why would he duck David Benavidez if he fought Arthur Beterbiev? Like,
listen, man,
because he's younger.
Because Beterbiev ain't David Benavidez. That's why.
Listen, man. I mean, everybody always be. Listen, man. These are boxers. I have never been the type of dude. I'm not gonna sit here and tell no lie. Like I've been a dude that been sitting in gyms and watching sparring. But from videos I look at, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people on here, if they keep it real, y'all seen a lot of sparring. And I'm just not talking about David Benavidez. There's been times people get it in there. So fighters know, like, okay, if I could touch you, yeah, I could touch you in a real fight. You might not go the same way, but I still could put hands on. So I feel that man know what the fuck happened with him and David. And it's like he said, he done spar David a couple of times. It ain't like it was just a one-hit quitter. It was just that one time David got the best of him. So he know that. David even said it. He was like, yeah, he was one of the hardest people I ever sparred. So yes, he know, like David said, that would be the hardest fight. He believed between him and Beterbiev, he's the hardest person to fight because of his style. Even David keep it real. So I'm not going to deny that. That's why I say I don't come on here capping, saying, oh, no, David, just wash everybody. Nah, it's going to be, that's why I said if David go through Beterbiev, however way the order go, Beterbiev, Bivol, and he get the fight Zordo, if he beat those, I feel that resume right there should have him in, if not top four, at least somewhere. Top three, top two.
Anthony Yard, the road to undisputed.
If he beats Bivol or Beterbiev, that puts him top 5.
Yeah, if I'm saying if he beat all those fighters in that order, Bivol, or however way it
it'd
is,
be hard for him to beat the top 3, seeing as though the top 3 are all multi-undisputed champions. So it'd be hard for him to break the top 3, but I can definitely see him breaking the top 5.
But Bivol still has the 3 other belts, right? He still has 3 other belts.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's why I feel I feel, being that he got the 3 belts, he should want to fight David to get that WBC belt back to unify. I mean, to be undisputed.
Did he mention David as one of the 3 names that he wanted to fight coming back?
Yeah, he mentioned him, so that's why I said that should be the fight, because after the Anthony Yarde fight, David's schedule is open. And
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Eddie
that should
the
be the
Hearn
next
next
fight.
mentioned
fight.
it. Eddie
The
Hearn
next fight
mentioned
to
it, man.
absolutely be David. There's no reason. David's the other champion. David already activated. He got one belt. So I mean, there's too many avenues for David to. He's already the other champion. You know what I'm saying? He's already, you know what I'm saying, got the other number one contender for another title. Yeah, that has to be the next fight.
That's what
If
I'm
he
saying.
don't fight David next, that's a duck to me.
So if he beats Anthony Yarde, Bivol, and Better BF, and he moves up to cruiserweight, y'all be good with that?
Of
Why?
course.
Yeah, why would you be mad? I mean, y'all got to think.
As long as he fights the top dogs, that's what we want. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care if he loses to them niggas. I'm
Listen,
gonna give him credit for fighting them.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that's gonna shock y'all, and y'all gonna be like, I don't even think a David Benavidez fan would admit that. Everybody know David Benavidez was what, 250? Y'all heard the story. He was 250 pounds. He had to lose weight. He walk around a big man. He's 6'2". The man got to be walking around 220, 230 when he eating good around Thanksgiving and all that good shit. He's a fat boy. Y'all call him, what y'all call him, Burgervidez? Y'all got all the names, all the names. Everybody know he's a fat boy. He used to burn himself down to 168 to go down there and fight them guys in the division where he feel he could rack up and get his belts at. Okay, that was some kind of way of some type of weight bullying type shit. But that's what he did. He was big enough and skillful enough to work his way up. And now he's in a weight that's more closer to his pounds. So him moving up to cruiserweight, I feel that's not like really no issue because he's already a big dude. Everybody's saying like it's going to be bad for him because he's moving up and he's not going to move back down. But he's been moving down all his career. You're fat boy.
He just got to increase his technique. If his power don't carry up the cruiserweight, he's gonna have to rely on his technique. He's gonna have to rely on properly throwing punches. He's gonna have to rely on properly throwing his hips and rotating his hips. He's gonna have to rely on that if his power doesn't go up.
Man, I can't find
Exactly. But see, that's the thing, because being that he's a big dude, like the only person that described it the best is when I looked at the Punch Drunk in a Boo Boo Andre fight. And Boo Boo, he was talking to Boo Boo about, the David Benavidez fight. And he was like, yo, when I hit David in the body, it was like hitting the blob. It was like his body like engulfed my hand and I was just hitting him, and it was like he just absorbed the punches and shit, and he just keep coming, and that shit wears you down.
Who you just described, Ashy? There's an X-Men called the Blob.
Yeah, the Blob. Yeah, the Blob. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So he just absorbed all those punches. He ain't even feel that shit.
Yeah.
But my only question is, have you bought a David Benavidez pay-per-view?
Yeah, I bought a David Benavidez pay-per-view.
Do you have the receipts? I mean, who's really buying this fight?
Hold up. So you telling me? So you telling me?
I just don't believe
me,
you.
So you really want me to go get some receipts? Go find some receipts.
I got them.
And like, here, look, I bought the David Benavidez fight.
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah, I done fire stick a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I done did that.
Because I mean, there's like a million Benavidez fans
who done got some legal shit.
But don't nobody buy his fight.
Hey Frank, do you believe
I don't listen, man. I'm not gonna be no liar. I don't support. I didn't buy every pay-per-view. Yeah,
but that's the thing. I'm just saying, if you're a fan of a guy, you should buy his fight.
But if I didn't, does that make me less of a fan?
Yeah, it does.
So explain that to me. Explain that to me.
If you're a fan of a fighter, you should support them. Like that's what they support.
So you should buy every pay-per-view.
If you, I'm not saying that.
Your favorite
I'm saying
fighter,
if you support a fighter.
So you telling me your favorite fighter every pay-per-view fight you bought it?
If I support the fight, yeah.
So who do you support right now? What's the fighter that you?
Well, I didn't. I support Canelo. I bought Berlanga. I bought Bonilla. I didn't buy.
No. Okay, we're gonna stop right there at Canelo. So you bought every Canelo. You bought every pay-per-view Canelo fight.
I went to the bar. I watched it with family and friends.
Okay, so you supported going to the bar, looking at it for free, right? That's what you did.
No, you have to pay to get in there. What are you talking about?
You had so that money that you paid the bar, that shit went to Canelo.
Dude, I bought every Floyd Mayweather fight.
No, answer the question.
So it's not just Canelo.
Whoa, let's stop right there. We
got to
analyze it.
Fight. I didn't buy Appalachian.
No, you done stepped in the ring with Ashley now, so we got a box now. First, you say you got to support, right? So, whoa.
What are you debating? What are you trying to corner me on?
Whoa.
What are you trying to corner me on?
I'm trying to.
What's your angle with this?
No, because
I already answered the question.
No, because you said I'm less than. You said I'm less than a fan because I don't support. So you said you went to the bar, right?
Do you support them? I said you should.
No, you said you went to the bar and paid to watch the. Let me talk, man. You said you went to the bar and paid to watch the fight. So what I'm saying is that money you paid the bar to get in, that shit went to Canelo. That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, they buy the fight, right? They buy for a certain amount of seats. They pay $10,000.
But they paid for it before. Oh no, they paid for it before you got there. Before your money was even paid. What is you talking about?
You're making no sense. I'm sorry. Is this guy making sense to you?
Yeah, I'm making very much sense. I'm making very much sense.
I don't think you are.
No, because like you said, you got to support, so you got to buy pay-per-view. That's what you told me. I got to buy all David pay-per-views. So that means you got to buy all Canelo pay-per-views.
You sound stupid. I'm sorry. I don't want to argue, but you sound ignorant.
I think my brother. I think my brother Lucius. I think my brother Lucius says it best. He says 1 million David Benavidez fans on Twitter, 125.
Exactly. That's my point.
Nah, brother, you just made yourself.
It's got to be less than.
No, you just made yourself look like a hypocrite. That's all. I just wanted to prove that. But
no, I put my money where my mouth is. I support the fighter in the boxing.
So yeah, you went to the bar. You went to the bar and put your money.
The bar, the movie theater with family and friends. You're saying because a friend bought the fight and I give him $25 to help pay for the fight.
You went to the movie.
I'm not buying the fight. You sound ignorant. You sound completely ignorant. I think you're completely ignorant. You're not making any sense to me.
Okay.
If he's making sense, please help him out.
As a background person, Ashley, you ain't making sense. I'm very much make sense. Boy, I'm warning them right now, Ashley, man. Did you smoke some really good? Like before you got started?
Did he smoke some really good? What did you
No, you said I'm making very much sense right now, bro. That's what words came out of your mouth.
Yeah, what I'm saying to him, because he's making himself look like a hypocrite. Pretty much. Because he told me,
I don't know. I came in late, but you came in late. So
listen to what he said.
From the back, outside looking in,
before you talk, you should ask. What he had said was, if I'm a David Benavidez fan, I was supposed to buy all his pay-per-views since he been getting on pay-per-views. So I asked him, who's his favorite fighter? He said, Canelo. I said, did you buy all his pay-per-views? He said, no, I went to the bar and paid the bar to get in the seat. So I was like, the money you paid the bar, that shit went to Canelo pocket?
You sound stupid. It goes in his pocket.
You sound stupid because you're
completely ignorant.
Why I gotta buy all the pay-per-views?
If I pay, listen, and I'm a rebuttal. If I pay child support,
that don't make me less of a fan because I don't buy all the pay-per-views. If I pay child support,
like you sound stupid. I'm taking care of my child, and if you're gonna say, "Oh, you don't pay for everything for your child," you don't take care of your child.
Less of a fan because I don't
ignorant. If I pay child support, man. Then I'm taking care of my child. Just because I don't pay for everything doesn't mean I don't take care of my child. You're a complete ignorant fool.
Okay, I'm
ignorant. You sound ignorant and ridiculous.
I'm less of a fan because I don't buy all his pay-per-views. That's pretty much.
If you're sitting champion saying he's the greatest on earth, you should support him. I don't think you buy a single fight. I don't think you bought a single fight.
That's why I said David. David was the greatest on earth. I see why you said what you said now, because I said David was the greatest on earth. Okay, I get it now. Now I see why you said what you said. All right, I'm wrong because I said David was the greatest on earth.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
And hold on. Before we go any further, I just gotta deviate for 1 second, man. A lot of the stuff has been going on about this Terrence Crawford thing. People been saying he's on PEDs, and a lot of people have been begging me to talk about it. They've even slandered me on the channel. So I just want to touch on this. Mirage, is a lot of the people saying that Terrence Crawford is on the SNAC juice and you know he's bulked up and he's cheated Canelo. Are those people just pissed off Canelo fans, or are they just being real? Are they just saying, you know what, some don't seem right with a guy like Bud moving up all that weight and his chin held up, his power, his speed, his stamina, he still looked like a good boxer, everything was intact. Some don't seem right. Do you think that this is just Canelo fans that have lost it and are sensitive, or do you think that some of this shit is just, you know, it's some truth to it? What do you think?
I mean, a 38-year-old Crawford was faster and stronger than he's ever been, and bigger. I mean, he's obviously on something. You have to be naive to believe that's all natural. 38 years old, best shape, jacked. So I mean, yeah, there's truth to it. But Canelo fans of all people, I mean, what do you think Canelo's fucking on? Fucking
we wouldn't know Victor Conti's dead anyway, so.
All
So
right.
yeah, he's on something. Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Solidus, do you think Bud is on something, man? Because people have been leaving these comments, man. And is it just Canelo fans and their feelings, or do you think he could be cycling off, juicing based on the performance? And I'm gonna be honest with you, Solidus. I got to give Bud all the credit. I think he's just a dedicated fighter. Now, at the same time, because I don't have any proof any other way, I can't say a guy's on any kind of juice because I don't have no proof. Solidus, do you think this is Canelo fans and their feelings, or do you think that this is more of a situation of, Bud has to be on something to be 38 moving like this?
Nah, it's Canelo fans and their feelings. He has a cult like following. So if he loses a fight, they're going to take it more personal than they should, and they're going to discredit the guy that beat him. Because they did the same thing with Bivol. They were saying, "Oh, Bivol only won because of it." It's the same old bullshit. You sit down and watch the fight. They beat this dude fair and square. For whatever strange reason, these Canelo fans can't accept that. They love that dude too much. So they'll come up with bullshit. Oh, he did this, he did that. There's no verifiable proof Crawford cheated. But for whatever strange reason, they're going to keep saying that. It sounds like troll shit to me, but because they're really mad that Canelo lost. You would think after a while you wouldn't care no more because it is a boxing match. But these Canelo fans, these gay ass Canelo fans, they take it too. They go too far. That's just how that shit work.
Why they gotta do gay?
No, what I mean by that, when I say gay ass Canelo fans.
Oh, you mean happy fans? You mean happy fans?
Let me say this. Let me say this. The real Canelo fans that really that are real boxing enthusiasts, they like Canelo. They're not walking around mad that Crawford won. But a lot of these Canelo fans are not real boxing enthusiasts. So they're going to be saying that bullshit, like the comment sections over and over again every single fucking day. Somebody's writing Crawford is juicing. But the person saying that has no proof he's juicing, and Crawford never tested positive. Hold up. And then why would people keep going out their way saying the guy who's never tested positive is juicing when the guy you're a fan of tested positive, but you're willing to find a loophole and make excuses for that? So that it's really some troll shit. It's really some troll shit.
As a coach's point of view, to be honest, he fought a good fight, but he didn't juiced up. He just got well prepared. You know what I mean? It was a mismatch, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We knew Crawford, I thought Canelo was going to beat him, but Crawford came prepared. It wasn't like he was juiced up and he destroyed Canelo's face and made him look like he got stung by a whole bunch of bees. It wasn't even nothing like that. He just beat the man, he outboxed him, and then that's simple as that.
So why are Canelo fans?
Wait. Before you say anything, listen. Before you say anything, don't say why are you Canelo. Say why is the Canelo fan? Say that.
Yeah, why is the
implement all of us? And it's like I'm a boxing fan.
That's cool. So why is the Canelo fans? Why can't they just say, "Hey, yeah, he lost. I like Canelo, but yeah, he lost to the better fighter. It is what it is. Let's move on to the new fight." Why can't they do that?
They can't do that, bro. It's been like that for as long as I can remember since I was a kid in boxing, bro. It's been like that, bro. It's always been like that.
Can I get my 2 cents into this? I just can't accuse Bud of cheating. He never popped dirty. He never popped dirty. And what I can say about this, why can't you believe Bud can do this feat, go up weight divisions the same way how Canelo has done, moving up and beating bigger guys?
I like that point. I like that.
You know what I mean? Canelo's not going to be the only guy doing this. They're around the same height. You know what I mean? These guys are special. You know what I mean?
You're right. Canelo came back he came from what, 147 up?
140,
he was moving up.
147, yeah.
There you go.
He
did
it.
Do it. Why can't nobody else do it?
How I see it.
The thing is, he held it for a long time. He held it for about a good 10 years. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Hold on. Let me ask Park Street. Park Street, are you still there? I don't know if Park Street's still smoking on that pack. Ashy.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here.
Smoking on the Canelo.
Do you think it's the Canelo fans and their feelings, man, or do you think it's more of a situation where, Bud is suspicious? Mirage is the only one that says, Bud has definitely got to be on something. But he also think Canelo is on something too. So
they're both on something, so they're not cheating.
Mirage,
I don't think he's cheating.
You talk about a man that fight Mirage. This guy, to fight Canelo, listen to what I'm saying. He didn't even take a tune-up fight. You understand? So he
like I said,
listen to what I'm saying before we get crazy. He took a nice rest, and during all this rest time that we thought he was resting, and we were saying, yo, why isn't this man not taking a tune-up fight at 168 so he could be ready for Canelo? Well, he was doing his work. He was doing it in the gym that we didn't know about. He got his body ready. He got mentally ready. You know what I'm saying? I guess his sparring tactics actually worked. You know what I'm saying? He came in fresher, newer.
Can I
you
say
understand
something?
What I'm saying?
Can I just say something?
And he did what he had to do. That was his strategy to beat Canelo. And
okay, to be fair, you know who started these baseless accusations was Fraud Mayweather. That's the guy who started these baseless accusations. But were they really baseless? Manny Pacquiao, he threw Manny under the bus with no evidence. And that's kind of what started all this, being able to just
that's Mayweather.
People.
He like
that. Hold up, be fair. Manny had a chance to take. Manny had a chance to take the test.
No, we're talking about basis because you guys are saying, Bud, right there's no evidence whatsoever.
It's like,
and there is.
It's like me saying, Devin Haney.
Shit.
It's like me saying Devin Haney made 135 by taking hydration through the IV. You know, that's low-key cheating if we being honest.
And 105 also says Benavidez was with SNAC as well, so he's implying that he was juicing as well, Mirage.
Oh my God! So was
Benavidez.
So was Devin Haney. Devin Haney was juicing too, so he didn't beat Ryan Garcia. Come on, man. If he was juicing, he wouldn't fight the way he fucking fought in the Fist of Fury against the Mexican cat, Devin Haney. Come on, man. Come on. Let's stop that shit already.
And you see, Gervonta made that questionable thing where he posted, "Thank goodness, now you motherfuckers ain't gonna have SNAC no more." So I mean, he must know something. I mean, he did that, and that's a fighter. He knows what these guys are doing.
So you know, there's always somebody that learn your tactics. I'm sure I'm sure there was an understudy, you know, under him. So you know, I don't think that's gonna disappear like that. You know what I mean? So somebody's gonna take over that shit.
But the question is, are they baseless? Did Floyd Mayweather have baseless? Was he using baseless accusations, or did he know something that other people didn't?
The bottom line.
Well, we don't know, man. I mean, Floyd Mayweather knows the business side of boxing.
Listen,
you know what I mean? So maybe he knows something we didn't know, or maybe he was just saying it just to say it.
And to be fair, it wasn't just Canelo fans; it was Earl Spence fans. After Bud Crawford, you know, destroyed and made his face look like Antonio Margarito made Cotto's face, they were speculating. They said that guy's not natural.
He did that with
so it wasn't just Canelo fans.
Hold on, you open a Pandora's box. You open up a Pandora's box.
Hold on. One second. I'm gonna let Brim go right after Mirage. But before I get to Mirage, I just want to say something. So, you know, this nice young lady that I talked to, you know, she tells me, you know, who is this Ashy Knuckles? His voice is interesting. Who is this guy? I say, don't worry. I don't think he likes women. So I just cleared that up real quick. So she's not listening to Ashy Knuckles' voice talking to me crazy. So I'm like, no, I don't think he's into women or nothing like that. So I just killed all that. So Ashy, I'm doing you a favor, my brother.
So you're in the clear. I get what you're saying.
You're in the clear, Ashy. You're in the clear.
Yeah.
That's
you know what? Fuck you.
Thank you, Ashy. Mirage, what were you gonna say? Because I know you were about to say something, but you didn't finish your thought.
Yeah, if there's one guy you can rest assured is clean, who's not fucking doing the dirty, it'll be the Mexican monster, Flabby. He's not ripped. He hasn't had these six packs.
Well, we know that. We know that.
Looks like he's got a
we know that for a fact because he ain't knocked nobody out. So yeah, we know that he hasn't knocked anybody out. So yeah, we know that.
Flabby,
Like,
you see what I'm saying?
he doesn't look like Superman.
hey,
We
dude,
know
None of that.
hey, dude,
So
like
I'm not going to accuse.
We know that.
David, hell of a drug. Like Rick
I'm
James.
prepared to give David the benefit of the doubt, and that's it.
No problem. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Let me
I
Brim.
could tell he wasn't juicing because he ain't knocked nobody out on 175 yet. So
You're right
He's
about that.
juicing. He needs some better shit. That's what he needs. Some better shit.
You're right about that.
I need Brim to go off right now because I know Brim got a lot stored up. He came at Ashley a little crazy when he came on, so I know he got some smoke for whatever the topic is. But I know, especially this Bud thing, is it Canelo fans, Brim, that's just in their feelings?
It ain't just
What is
Canelo.
this? What is this?
It ain't just Canelo fans. You heard somebody say, "Oh, they was questioning Bud at the Errol Spence." It's a combination of old bitter Spence fans, new Canelo fans upset, and people who just don't like Terrence Crawford. At the end of the day, it's like this: we can question almost every single boxer in the sport in regards to cheating. And then when we talk about Victor Conte, last time I checked, didn't he get caught up with the feds? Didn't he have to divulge all the information that he had? If he was cheating at this point at the point before he passed away, if all this time went by, if he was cheating, helping people navigate and cheating after getting caught up by the feds, don't you think they'd be right back on his ass? They did him just like the movie Catch Me If You Can. They used him as a person that catch other people. You know how when you're greater one thing and they catch you and then they bring you into the fold and say, hey, teach us what you knew. That's what they did with Victor Conte. So that's why I'm sitting here and listen to y'all talk about, oh, Bud had to cheat and all this. Man, cut this shit. We're talking about a person who beat somebody who actually got caught with PEDs in the system. And I don't even hold that against Canelo Hardbody. Why? Because I kind of got an idea that most fighters might be doing this. So if you say that he might be doing it fair, okay, go ahead. But guess what? He's never tested positive for any damn thing. So all y'all do is speculate. Y'all coming from a position of butt hurtness. Y'all coming from a place of butt hurt. Y'all got to get over that shit. You're going to have to accept it. And everybody, oh, he signed up with SNAC at 35. No, he didn't sign up with SNAC at 35. He was actually dealing with SNAC before then. I actually talked to one of the fighters that was with SNAC, and he told me that Bud had been dealing with SNAC before then. But it is what it is. Y'all going to come up with your theories. You're going to come up with all your shit to make you feel better because the person you was rooting for lost. Get over it, bitches.
Now there's two comments I got to read here. One, my brother No My Stoma says, AKA Brim Glazer. I thought that was really funny. The second one was Snackford. Snackford said the Fed's issue with Conte was for money laundering. The cheating thing wasn't what they really cared about. Brim, use your damn brain.
Damn.
You got any response to that, Brim?
I got a question. So if somebody gets beat up real bad in a fight, that means the person that beat them up real bad should be questioned if they were on something?
I don't think so. That's why we have drug tests.
That's what they did to Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia. They did it to Ryan Garcia.
I felt like they double crossed his ass. That's all I gotta say.
So you say
That's
they
interesting.
spiced his drink? They spiced his drink when he went to the club?
That's all I gotta say. They set that man up lovely.
Oh man.
How you gonna say all of a sudden after he beat Devin Haney brother or somebody in the family said, I had a dream that he was weird. He was dirty. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Is it just that solid? It sounds like there's fan bases that are in shock. Like, think about it. Most people thought that Spence Crawford, even if you had Crawford winning, you thought it was going to be competitive. You didn't think it was going to be a blowout like it was. Even if you thought it was going to be competitive, most people say, "Oh no, I thought it was a blowout." Most of the time they lying. Most people that was fair-minded thought, even if you favored Bud, you thought it would be competitive. Spence would show up in some ways. Most people didn't see Errol Spence getting dragged that whole fight. And so then when they say, man, he had to be on something because I just can't believe what I'm watching. And then when you see Canelo, where you see Bud, and in my opinion, I know a lot of people disagree. I thought Bud won 10-2. I know people gonna get mad. I know people gonna unsubscribe. I know people gonna get in their feelings, but fuck it. I thought he won 10-2. I didn't think Canelo did shit worth a damn in that fight. That's my opinion. And I think Canelo got schooled. That's my opinion. I know you're going to disagree. I'm telling most of the fans that's going to get in their feelings.
I agree.
I thought Bud put in work, and I'm not going to take it from Bud because I thought he did a damn good job. All I'm saying is I think a lot of people were surprised that Canelo, how he got beat like that and by a guy moving up in weight. And not only did he got beat like that, but even Bud looked like he was hurting him late in the fight, where it could have took a more different turn if Canelo pressed the gas. Maybe even Canelo could have went down. So I think people are more in shock of seeing something that they've never seen in that manner by a guy that they didn't think could do it. And so I think it was more shock. Do you think it was more of a shock thing, Solidus, where people were just stunned by Errol Spence, and he was hyped up to be this great thing, and
They
then
were stunned.
he was taken apart. Yeah, and then Canelo, after everything we've seen him been through, and Bud just took him apart. You think people, the fan base was just, they have no other explanation but to say the guy had to be juiced, but you also have to give some credibility that Victor Conte was a cheater. We can't ignore that altogether.
We know.
I don't think it was a shock. I just think people were they just wanted Canelo to win, and when he didn't win, they started doing that bullshit.
But why?
I'll just say,
Let me say
prior to Ryan Garcia, I just never heard nobody say, "Oh, he must be on something because he beat this guy up real bad."
Why?
I'll give you the Ryan Garcia one. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've never heard that.
But why focus on the drug part, but not focus on the wear and tear? Errol Spence, the car accident.
Hey, Brent.
The red.
That's what I was saying.
Canelo,
Earl Spence smoking weed, he drinking too much, he getting in car accidents. That's what I was saying.
I find that more believable than
he's definitely not coordinated
with steroids. Like I don't believe steroids part.
Hey, yo, Brim.
That's the same thing I said.
Plus the way he talk, he be like slurring with his fucking words.
And in fairness to Solidus, round 105 says, "Shut up, Solidus. Racist ass people don't deserve to talk boxing." In fairness to Solidus, he said nothing racist. He just gave his take on the situation.
Yeah, that's that troll stuff. I'm trying my best to ignore stuff like that. That's troll. Round 105 is a troll. I'm not worried
and
about that.
105 can just get up here on the panel if he got something to say. 105.
Exactly. Get up here and get that smoke and face out of his teeth.
I mean, 105, we're going to call you Round 10 Coochie if you don't click the link. Round 10 Coochie. Come on now, my brother.
Come on, we don't do that shit behind there on 105.
Yeah,
Get your ass up here on stage. Come on.
I'm 501 pounds around.
Brim.
Hey, Brim, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Hey, congratulations, my brother.
For what?
I seen you made a Bruce MF Vane video, man.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I'll go check it out.
It was a clip. It was a clip of you. You was in a debate with some dude, and he was talking crazy, and you just walked.
Probably was Ortman.
That's what probably was.
Artman is the worst, man. I don't know what to say.
Hey, listen, man, I like the young Della. I like the young whippersnapper with his propaganda. He trying to convince himself, man, but that ain't what we talking about.
Hold on. I need your prediction real quick, Brim. Vergil, Ortiz, Erickson, and Hammer Lubin Saturday. What's your prediction? And then I got some Benavidez stuff for you. But what's your prediction on that fight?
My prediction is Lubin's going to get off to a pretty good start and make it a little difficult for Vergil. But as I've noticed that in the back end of fights, if you ain't built for it, Vergil will eventually wear you out, and I think he'll eventually wear Lubin out. Lubin will hang on and survive to the 12th round, but it's going to get a little spicy at the back end. In round 11 and 12, I think Lubin, you're going to be thinking he's going to get him out of there, but Lubin will make it 12 rounds, unanimous decision, Vergil Ortiz.
Hey, Brim, what's your take on the announcement of the unification of Sander Sayas and Abbas Baru?
Man, Xander is moving, bro. Xander is moving right now.
I told you they was gonna.
Xander is moving right now.
Carlos called this.
I called it. I told y'all.
Yeah, I thought Boots was gonna sneak in and take it because the whole WBA move. But man, I think Top Rank got something up their sleeves right now because they making some strong moves with no network right now.
Break it down, Carlos, about Boots.
But hear me out. It's more lucrative for Xander to get that fight at Puerto Rico and beat a boss. Let's say he beats a boss and be unified. He'd be like, let's say the second youngest 154 pounder. Don't quote me on that. But Eddie Hearn talked with Xander's team, and they was like, hey, if you can get through Boss Baru and we get through Vergil, we can make a fight in Puerto Rican Parade and next year.
I'm sorry. Boots about to take over the division. I'm sorry. And everybody's going to be coming back to these live streams. He's going to take over the division, and everybody going to come back to this and say, man, Nuke was right the whole time. Boots that guy.
Nah, Nuke, I'm telling you, Xander going to poop that fire out.
But
I'll tell you this right now. It's really open for Boots to take over, and it's hard for me to sit here and say that Boots won't beat Xander. It's hard for me to say that Boots won't beat Vergil. It's hard for me to say Boots won't beat Bakram. But at the end of the day, I can't crown him without the fights happening. So he got to go beat him. But do I think he can do it? Yeah, I think he can do it, but he got to go prove it, though.
What's up, Carlos?
a lot in the comments, they don't believe in Xander Zayas. Why you think of that? You think what I think is the rivalry between Mexico and Puerto Rico.
I agree.
I think your community, I think your Latino community is more dominant in Mexican side compared, let's say, me and Supreme Vergil.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, hell
fact.
yeah, hell
That's a
yeah.
fact.
It is.
We're
It is.
only
But
Puerto
you
Ricans
got to
here.
understand.
I
You
told
got
that
to
to Nuke
understand that.
already.
Whoever don't believe in Xander is a hater, bro. Xander got skills.
Wait. Okay,
Whoever's
can
hating,
I
that's
just say
hate
something
right
about
there.
Xander? Come on, that was a layup. That guy came to fight for the first
That's
3
facts.
rounds and then he gave up.
That's
He said
true.
he had an injury. He literally said he
Who?
broke his hand or something, but it looked like he laid down because Xander ate some heavy shots and was ducking for his life. And then, like in the 4th round, the guy just gave up. Watch the fight. I
Well,
said,
you
man,
know
let him
what,
do
though?
it.
But
Guys,
he
watch
That
the
lost.
could have
fight.
been Fedor, though. But that could have been Fedor at the end of the day. But Fedor
Bro,
slid out the
come
back
on,
door
that was a
Yeah,
layup.
yeah,
But
but
there's no way,
with his
no way,
Fedor all
no way.
that.
Why
Bro,
you
that was a
right?
Cambosos level opponent for him. Like,
But he
come
beat
on.
Charles Conwell to get that position. Like,
And guys get lucky. But
why he
that guy
did?
didn't give Xander
But he
nothing. It was
got
a
lucky
layup.
in beating
At the
Charles
end of the
Conwell.
day, they could have been who the champion who dropped the
It's
belt.
like me
That could
saying.
have been him
It's like
fighting.
me saying Abbas Baru got lucky beating Tejas. Like what? Like
No, I'm saying it was a layup. Guys
It
get
was
layups.
easy work.
Okay, he
Exactly.
got to but you got to thank Fedor for the layup because Fedor is the one that let the red carpet
Well,
out.
be that as it
know.
may,
Brim, we understand that, but don't go sucking his cock yet. You have to understand. It was an
Why
easy fight, bro.
I got to be doing all that just
I
because I'm
apologize,
speaking the
Brim.
facts? Why I got to be doing all that
I
just 'cause I'm speaking
apologize,
the
Brim.
facts, bro?
Yeah.
Like wow,
I apologize, Brim.
But
wow.
Okay, bro. My bad.
Xander's taking over that shit. That's it.
I
My
don't
bad,
know
bro.
about that.
I don't know. I don't know if I could go all. I don't know. He will be top two, top 3.
Man, he gonna beat Boots, man. Don't worry about that, man. I'm not even worried about that.
The Preem, I feel trolling in your body.
Preem.
Yo.
I think Preem trolling, but Boots
What?
Xander Zayas is a hell of a talent, man.
But no,
But
you know
Boots
what?
putting him to sleep.
You know what? Throw a monkey.
Listen, Xander get through this right now. This is gonna be a tough fight. This is gonna be a tough fight for
You know what?
Xander.
Throw,
Ain't gonna be easy either. You heard?
you know,
You never know.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful because
Abbas
he
Baru.
might
Xander
lose
does
this
have.
one.
And listen, Xander does have the elements that Boots have problems with, though. We're going to keep it a buck. Some of the things that Boots do have problems with, Xander is good at.
You know
Just
what?
to
Throw a
keep it a
whole monkey
bean.
wrench in this whole situation. If Ortiz beats Boots, then what? Woo!
Oh man, if Ortiz
Then
beats Boots,
then you know right there the best rivalry in the world's got to be Xander Zayas and motherfucking Ortiz.
then we back to
Hands down.
Mexico, Puerto Rico.
Yup.
All day.
yeah,
Gotta
I've
be
been
a
saying
biggest
that.
rivalry.
The planets
And
are aligned.
if Vergil beats Boots, then Brim is getting exposed for all this hyping up of Boots he's been doing.
Hold up,
these last
hyping up a
couple
Boots. You
years.
told me I was a hater of
I'm
Boots
sorry,
last
he got to
month.
get cooked.
You told me I was a hater of Boots last month. Which one is it? Oh, no, it's because I'm unbiased, Brim. I'm living up to my name. That's what it is. I forgot.
Hey,
I'm
IBF.
fucking with you, Brim.
Oh shit.
What'd you say, Solidus?
What you think about that Team Mexico versus Team Japan card coming up in December? What you think about that?
Oh man, it's gonna be a nice little card, man. The issue that I'm having more likely of everything right now, and this was something I really didn't want to talk about, but I said fuck it, let me just bring it up. Is Turkey Al-Sheikh, the DAZN pay-per-view, all of that shit going on. That shit got me feeling some kind of way because pay-per-view ain't dead. They fucking everybody, and they just sitting up here lying to everybody like it's okay. I mean, what is the?
Then I
I
tell
did
you,
the math on
this is
everything, too,
ran.
bro.
This is an organization that's been ran since the 19s, whatever the fuck we can go back on. This has to do with the American mob. I'm so sorry, I gotta say it. This is a business. Everybody's eating off of it. You can't just come and take this out. It can't. Look, it's been shown. Okay, he promised us that, and then next year, no, they shut him down. Like, hey, my man, you know it's okay what you're doing, but you can't do this. This is us.
Yeah, but just I was talking about pay-per-view earlier, but like we want whose background? Someone is janky. We want Boots Ortiz, right? We want that, right? I'm assuming everybody wants it.
Ah, yeah,
right?
Xander Ortiz.
Okay, but are you ready to pay?
Yeah,
is everybody gonna pay $90 to $100 for it? See, that's the thing is we demand these fights, but then we don't want to pay for them.
Oh yeah. I'll even put 200 on that 100 on that one, and then pay the 100. Yeah, why not? I'll watch it. I support boxing, man. I mean, I don't gotta be a fucking just a one boxer fan and say I'm a fire stick everybody and just pay for Xanders. Nah,
Yeah, it looks like
I'm
because you know
I'm gonna pay.
Tio Shakur is gonna be pay-per-view. Then you're gonna have Ryan and Barrios pay-per-view. Then Manny
Good, I'll watch
Pacquiao
that too because I
and
like Ryan.
Romero
So yeah,
pay-per-view.
I think
So
that's a
they're
great fight that's coming up.
Wait a
Ryan
minute.
and
Wait a minute,
Barrios.
Preem. I didn't get.
Yes,
Did I
that
get
is
your
good one.
prediction for the Lubin Ortiz?
Nah.
What's your prediction, Lubin Ortiz, Preem?
I'll be honest, man. You know, Ortiz is like I always say, he's a relentless, young, hungry lion. But Lubin ain't a pusher. He's not a pushover either. So I see it as a decision, man. A decision by Lubin.
Okay, okay.
Can
Frank, what was your prediction on that, Frank?
My
Virgil's just sliced
prediction
through
is
him like a hot knife in butter.
I think Lubin will win that by decision over Vergil.
Oh, okay. And the only thing I want to circle back to this, Mirage, are you sure? Because I cannot remember 100%. Did you say Callum Smith or Anthony Yard? Who's the harder test for David? Callum Smith or Anthony Yard?
Callum Smith would have been.
That would have been the harder fight. Anthony Yard should be easy work.
Man, like I said, I don't believe in Anthony Yard. I'd rather Callum Smith than Anthony Yard.
The only person that believes in Anthony Yard is my brother, Steel Mills. And Steel is my brother. But there's nothing to believe. When you lose to a Lyndon Arthur and all this other type shit, Anthony Yard should be easy work for David Benavidez. If David is the guy that Mirage says he is, that Ashy Knuckles says he is, this should be easy fucking work. So if David struggles, it's not because Anthony Yard's great. It's because David is not who they say he is.
Yeah, he should just walk through Yard. You know what I mean? He should walk through that dude.
Yeah, but Beterbiev didn't walk through him. So how does that work?
But according to you, is David better than Beterbiev?
Yeah, I think David. I think David is better. But it's interesting the standard you guys are using. It's interesting because Kovalev didn't walk through him. Beterbiev, but you're expecting David.
So if
because you say David's better than them all.
So hold on. So if the fight ends the same way, where David has a competitive fight with Anthony Yard and David stops him mid to late, I don't think anybody could criticize David because that's just as good of a performance as anybody else. But do you think David's going to blow him out, like have a dominant performance?
I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it.
Do you think an accumulation of mileage has added up on Anthony Yard over these years? I mean, he's
nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that.
No, he got a lot of mileage, Mirage. Come on.
He's 33. So let me give these knuckleheads some advice. Put the big cash on David's stoppage. You can count your money and send me a cut after the fight. We could all be happy. That's my advice to all you guys. If you want to make money,
I'm gonna do a Benavidez.
There's no way Anthony Yard
goes
with David. It ain't happening.
I'd rather bet both of them touching the canvas than do that.
Hey, Mirage, I'm gonna do a Benavidez and Norman KO parlay. If it don't hit because of Benavidez, I'm gonna fuck you up, Mirage.
Oh,
okay.
man.
I like that. But
you got to go jump in that kangaroo pouch down under to get him.
I got a question from
Hey, listen, what if David does knock him out?
What if David gets knocked the fuck out? Have you thought of that?
We know that. Listen, we know that can happen. But what we know that can happen. Listen, we know that can happen because of Yards. Listen, because Yards been fighting in there and has more knockouts in that 175. I'm saying, obviously David don't have the knockout, but what if he do starch this dude and lay him out? Can we say his power gets even larger? Can we say his power is finally starting to develop?
I mean, is that, or I just think that Anthony Yard got a lot of miles on him, so this should be easy work for Anthony Yard. I mean, for David Benavidez. I mean, Anthony Yard got a lot of miles on him. If this is a competitive fight, this tells me more about David than it does Yard. Yard should go in there and get washed.
Oh, I was gonna ask y'all something. If Bivol, he mentioned other fighters. If he decides not to fight David Benavidez next, and he says, "Oh, I want to fight Jaya Potaya, Beterbiev, or any of those other fighters," I think Canelo was the last one. Would y'all still be mad at Bivol for not picking the David Benavidez fight? Would that be enough for y'all to be like, all right, that's a good pass?
No, I wouldn't be mad.
Listen, I had an
Hold
epiphany,
up,
bro.
hold up. Why you wouldn't be mad when he's holding up David Benavidez being able to be undisputed? What are you talking about?
Yeah, get him.
Nah, because I say that because honestly, I got a gut feeling for whatever reason that fight's not going to happen when it should. I just got a strange feeling.
Come on, man. He ain't gonna
But I
come in
think,
the hospital.
hold up, but I think
jump up and
the
fight overtime.
Beterbiev rematch is more likely than Benavidez. For whatever reason, I feel that way. Hopefully, I'm wrong though. That's why I say that.
I
Probably
think
because Russia tossing out more bread.
If he skip Benavidez, if he skipped to be unified and just jump up there and go fight overtime, know he gonna get his ass whooped out. That's a fucking duck for me.
my opinion is whatever the turkey was. If the turkey was David Benavidez and Bivol, he will put the money for it.
Are you forgetting
I
the
hope
Russian
so. I hope so.
offer
Hold on, what you mean
At this
whatever
point, it's
turkey
whoever
won?
puts
Russia
some money
offered
up, bro.
Beterbiev and Bivol more
Put up or
money than
shut up.
Turkey was paying.
So you telling me you wouldn't want to get your belts back? You rather skip over getting your belts back to go all the way up to fight the most dangerous fight you ever had?
Hey, Nuke.
Nah, he should get his belts back, but I hope I'm wrong. But I just got a strange feeling about this. I
You
hope
talking
I'm
about
wrong.
strange feeling? How about that strange feeling you got about with Benavidez and Zerto? How about that strange feeling?
Yeah, I kind of feel weird about that too.
Hey,
Look,
Nuke.
the only
Hey, Nuke.
strange feeling that Brim knows about is when he pisses. What's
Hey,
up,
Nuke,
Fred?
I gotta ask you a question.
Yo, what did you
Hey,
say?
Nuke, I
Repeat
gotta
that
ask you
again,
a question,
sucker.
Nuke.
What's
Let
up,
me
Fred?
ask Nuke a question. Let me ask him a question real quick. Nuke, if Canelo comes back and gets that get back with Crawford and beats him, and gets that get back with Bivol and beats him, I would not consider him the face of boxing. I would consider him the god of boxing.
I mean, if Canelo did that, that
Bro, if
would
your
be
auntie had a wee wee, she'd be your
And
uncle.
then
Cut it
and
out.
then he
See, look at
retires.
Brim. Brim starting this shit. I didn't even say nothing.
And then he retires.
I would say Canelo Alvarez came back, shocked the boxing world, proved everybody wrong. The dude
The
is
god
really
of
that guy.
boxing.
But
Not
here's the
not
thing. Here's the
happening.
problem. Here's the problem
Not
with that.
happening.
Here's the problem with that. Canelo's gonna have to learn a lot. He's gonna have to develop himself in ways at this age with this miles. I don't even know if it's possible.
Hold up, didn't they say he fired Eddie?
Man, he was at
didn't
his
fire
birthday
Eddie.
party yesterday. What
No.
the fuck y'all talking about? He fired him.
Oh, you fell
Happy
for
birthday
that
yesterday
fake
before.
Yeah,
boxing
he
Twitter
fell for
post.
that bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen
he
to
fell
that
You
for
shit,
that
fell
bro.
for it.
bullshit.
Ha ha. Point
Nah,
finger
don't do
at
that
him.
shit,
Ha
man.
ha.
I was asking. I didn't say he fired him. I was
No,
like,
no,
didn't
no,
they
no,
say?
don't, hey, don't listen to shit like that bullshit. Them niggas is fucking celebrating Eddie's birthday like freaking 4 days ago.
No,
Come
no,
on.
Well,
no, no,
that's good.
no,
That's
no,
good.
no, no.
That's good.
I think, no. Ashley put this on a comment somewhere. Is what the fuck it is.
Hold
That's
on.
good.
Wait
What?
a minute, Clavo. My lady friend right here just said, "Who's this Clavo guy? What's his situation?" I said, "He don't like women either.
You full of shit,
He
bro.
don't like women
Yeah,
either.
you so stupid,
If
man.
he getting BJ's, it's
The
from
fuck out of here,
it's from
bro.
Ashley
Shit.
Knuckles or Carlos or somebody.
Damn.
But he don't like women.
Diablo loco.
Like I'm putting all kind of salt in
Eso
that.
está raro. Eso está raro. Hell no.
Eso está rarísimo.
Exactly. Hey,
Hey, fuck it,
Clavo, I
fuck it,
know
man.
exactly. I
Fuck it,
know
man.
exactly what you're talking about. You talking about
Tell I do nails, bro. Tell I do
in
nails.
the
If I get a little closer, man, maybe I get a shot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro. Yeah, I'll take whatever it is to get it.
Yeah, I was man.
now repeat
I was lied
yourself
to.
now, Clavo. What'd
I
you
was
say? I said I left in the comments now.
Say that again.
I said what you said. I left in the comments now. You talking about in the Discord, right?
I said you probably leave it. You probably left something about this in the fucking comments.
Yeah,
You know,
in the
because you
Discord. Yeah, I did in the Discord.
Oh, you did? Oh shit! See, bro, I'm smart as fuck. Damn.
Yeah, I figured you probably seen it in the Discord. I figured you be in there.
Nah, I didn't see it. I just actually just thought about that because it's a possibility, bro.
Nah,
You
but
believe
it's
that
not
shit?
like I got on.
If you
It's not
brought
like
that
I
shit
got
in
on here.
here, if you brought that shit in here, then more than likely, where
No,
the fuck else wouldn't you take
man.
it?
Listen,
Just
man.
think about it.
I was asking the question, just like I asked the question. I was like, I left the comment in the Discord. I was like, damn, Canelo fired Eddie? That's the question I asked in the Discord. Ain't nobody answered.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Clavo. I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt. This bitch just said Clavo can do my nails. I said, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, you gonna get. See, Clavo, Clavo sneaky. He know what he's doing.
Bro, I put them little roses in there, bro. I'm good with that little art a little bit, fam.
Oh, Bravo
I
guys,
hook up
G
real nice,
tight.
bro. And then after that, bro, she could just turn around. You know what I'm saying? And we could just fucking do the deal.
We find
That's how
out
you do
Carbo
shit
won
like
the
that,
act
man.
gay to get the buns.
Exactly, bro. You gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work what you
Too
got,
bad
bro.
Brim ain't acting. All right, let me get to these super chats real
Oh,
quick.
that was funny. That was
Let me
funny.
get to these chats real quick. Let me
Fuck
pay these
off,
bills real
dog.
quick. One second, Brim. Brim, you my brother. 1 second, Brim.
What do you mean talking, Goofy?
No, that was me, bro. I think.
And that's why I like Carlos. He's the only real Boricua on the channel, man. Everybody else is fake. All right, my brother Antonio, Garcia says.
Ready? No, man. I'm from the island, man.
My brother Antonio Garcia says, Mirage, where's that video you said you were going to make? If Benavidez really had the skills you say he does, that should have been an easy one to put together, bitch.
I knew that was
Look,
going
I'm not gonna. Hey, I'll tell you, I'm not gonna slap it
you
together in 10
said
minutes.
it, Mirage. You got to make the
I'm
video.
gonna.
You
This
said
is
it,
gonna
bro.
be. This is gonna be a masterpiece. I'm gonna put it together perfectly. It's gonna be 100% properly done, and then you're gonna
Throw that
see it,
shit. Throw that shit on.
and then you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna be educated. Then you're gonna thank me later. So don't worry. In due time, it'll come.
You should get your
Mirage,
own Tubi channel, Mirage.
I mean, you're missing the point. He's pointing out that you've been talking about this for weeks, and you have. You're supposed to give me one. You're supposed to give Mills one. You're supposed to make us famous.
No, Clavo.
Remember?
No, Clavo. No, Clavo. The point was, if David Benavidez had the skills that he said he does, he would have put this video together right away and made everybody look stupid.
Hell
But
yeah.
the fact that he can't find the evidence because it doesn't exist is what exposes him.
Hey, but I like how y'all flipped the shit. I like how y'all flipped it because the challenge was to y'all to show a video, to put a video showing how bad David is. That was what the challenge was. He just said he was going to put one out, but the challenge was put out to Mills. The challenge was put out to Mills and whoever else had something to say that had a channel. I said to put out a video to show everybody how bad David Benavidez is that they said he is. That's what the challenge was because I put the challenge out.
Yeah.
So don't try to flip it and put it. Don't try to flip it and put it on Mirage. Mirage just said he was going to make a video.
Oh, thank you for the context. I did not know that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because they trying to backslide and shuffle on shit now.
Bro, I believe you right now. I believe you.
That comment was crazy, Nuke.
Hold on. Let me read the next one. Antonio Garcia says, I'd like to introduce Solidus LGBT to my good friend, Dr. Umar. I don't know if you want to respond to this or not, Solidus.
Don't respond to Antonio. Come up with better jokes, man. You spending $5 just to give us trash.
I get you, Brim, but
I
hold on.
wanna
You don't
laugh.
have to be. You don't have to be my brother. You don't have to be my brother Solidus public defender. He don't need a public defender.
It ain't about Solid. This is about Antonio's trash ass quote.
Brim, it ain't about you though, fam.
Nah, it's
that was my first thought. Brim, this ain't even about you, dog.
But
You ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. You paying $5 to make whack jokes. I don't care who you joking to.
I got it. You need a jacket, bro. Like, no, bro.
No, I don't care who he was joking about. He could be about me. If it's trash, it's trash.
That's the public defender. That's the public defender right there.
It ain't got nothing to do with defending. If you gonna pay $5 on a super chat to throw a joke, at least making sure it's good.
Just say a little more than that.
I might as well ask Nuke, hey, bro, shit, you need a condom? Might as well.
To be honest, to be honest, what Brim said is true. His jokes be trash. All he does is say gay shit. But like I said, it's that troll shit in the comment section. Troll it in the comment section. So I'm just going to ignore that. That's how I go. It's the trolling.
Lord Sconti said, Mr. Mirage said, prove it. He already did 3 times. Canelo once, Better BF twice. And he's talking about Dimitri Bivol. Basically, he's saying Bivol needs to prove that he's the guy he says. Bivol has proven everything. David ain't proved shit.
Yeah. Hey, last time I checked, none of them are called David Benavidez, are they?
What David
so
just moved up,
shit?
You know, in his first fight was a tune-up. This is nothing more than a tune-up, in my opinion. I think this is a tune, just like Lubin is a kind of a tune-up fight, and David, Gvozdyk was a tune-up, and Morrell wasn't even at 175. So David has yet to even fight a legit 175 pounder. So
Gvozdyk literally was the WBC champion 175.
Like 5 years ago, dude. He had a brain injury.
So that doesn't count?
He lost it.
There's a time limit?
He lost it. When did he lose it? In 2019?
Frank, I would have thought by now you would know. Not
in
to fucking argue with this
Let me address Mirage. That's just the fact.
You came out of your cave after a year. What happened to your boy?
Mirage, the fact is that Gvozdyk was a tune-up. It was like Lima being, he was moving up to test the waters. That's just the fact.
Last time I think tune-up fights are versus bums.
It's exactly. That's it.
Gvozdyk's a bum,
was a bum.
Yeah, you're a bum.
37-year-old
jump
bum,
straight to
asshole.
the champion.
Now
That's
what?
not disrespecting
37-year-old
Vegas.
bum,
Man, yo,
asshole.
you see, yo,
And
he
you so
caught
proud of that
feelings
shit.
right there. He
What
caught
that?
feelings. He was like, "You a bum."
Hey,
He caught feelings.
Boston counts for Benavidez, for Kovalev never did for Canelo. That's always been his word.
Yo, Mirage, it sounds like you're emotional.
Hey,
You want me to sing that song for you, Mirage?
Didn't that 37-year-old bum put somebody in a coma?
Damn.
Who?
So did Morrell. Hey, his two first opponents at 175.
Morrell was never even a
opponents in
175
comas.
pounder.
They got
He had
comas
moved
on their
up too.
records, both of them. But apparently, David doesn't fight people who can punch.
Can I get my
They
body
were
back,
tune-ups.
Nuke? Can I get my body back on that?
I got you one. I got you one answer. You got
No, well, hold on. No, let me respond to that body bag. What was the body bag? Because this guy put guys in a coma.
Yeah, this
right?
body
That's
bag
the body
No,
bag.
he listen, man, listen.
I didn't feel
He
get a
said
body back.
37-year-old
Exactly.
was
What
a
was
bum.
it for? I'm
He
thinking
put
what the,
somebody. We know who the bum. We know who. Like you about to call him a bum that he put
all
in
right,
the
hold
coma,
up.
right?
So just to make it clear, just to be clear, so Vosdick is a good win because he put somebody in a coma. Oh, what, bro? Okay, bro, I got you.
No,
I got
I
you.
ain't say he was
Wait,
good.
I
I
got
say
you.
he's not a bum. That's all I'm
That's pretty
saying.
much okay, but that's what you're telling me. That's what you're basing it off of. So if that's the case, look, Kovalev, that's an actual killer. He actually killed Roman Simakov. He knocked out a killer, literally a fucking killer. Get the
And
fuck out of
Kovalov
here,
is
bro.
not a bum either. I'm not
but
calling him a bum.
no, Kovalev is not a bum until he fights Canelo, right?
Exactly. That's a
I
body.
never
That's a
said he
body
was.
bag.
Oh, this
That
is
was
the
a
only
body
thing.
bag.
The only thing I
There you
said
go.
about
Appreciate
that fight.
Clavo.
No,
The
that
only
was
thing I
not.
said about
What the
that
fuck
fight
y'all
was
giving body back for?
that fight was made. That fight was made in 9 weeks. It's not like it was a long training camp. Right after he got out of that last fight, he jumped right into that fight with Canelo. And he said it in his own interview. He needed that money.
Hold on. Before the fight, he said it was fine and it didn't make a difference.
fine.
After the
Yeah,
fight,
that's
he
what
said
he
it did.
said. Come on,
No,
well, he
you
got
can't.
that.
No,
I
you
just tell
can't.
you.
You can't backtrack. You got to stand on what you stand on.
Listen, I'm standing on it, but I'm just letting
I'm
you
not talking
know.
about you. I'm talking about Kovalev.
Same
Kovalev said
energy.
he was
Well,
fine going
hey,
into the fight.
listen,
After the
I
fight,
can't
he switched up because he got knocked the fuck out.
Hey,
I can't
did
control.
Kovalev sign the contract? Yes or no?
I can't control what that man's
That's a
standing
body
on.
bag.
Know what I'm
How's the
saying?
body
Get the
bag
fuck
on
out
me?
of here,
I can't
bro.
control what that man
I'm
on
telling
standing
you
on.
That's a
anything.
body bag on
I'm just
Brim
telling you
too.
what he said. You go look at the interview. Y'all get mad at me.
Hey,
I'm just
that's a
telling you what
body
the
bag
man
on
said.
you, Brim.
That's a body bag on Brim.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all be making me want to fucking sit on the TV and watch the couch, bro. For real.
Body bag.
Man,
That's a
y'all talking
fat
like
bitch
I'm putting
body
words in the
bag.
man mouth. I'm just letting you know what the
That's
man
a
said.
fat bitch body bag.
It's a fat. Salute
Listen,
to
man,
my
don't
brother
get mad.
Park
Is
Street.
that Park
You know
Street
what?
over
I'll
there
give you that.
hyping up with
You
pom-poms in his
see
hands
how
with
Oh,
Team
man.
Shakur with a blunt in his mouth?
Hey, yo, Nuke, you see how your guard dogs got so offended because I got one body bag? Damn, Ashley can't get one body bag. I can't get one. Just one, man.
You
You can
can
have it.
body
You can
bags
have
of
it,
other
but
teams,
I
hold
though.
think
on. You
Luke
got a
hit that
body bag,
button
but it was
by
reversed.
mistake.
It was
Dude,
reversed.
I gotta get an assist
No,
on that
you
body
got the
bag
body
because
bag,
I
but it was
brought up the
reversed, bro.
Vosdick as a tune-up. I got an assist. Come on.
Oh,
I
man.
got an
Hold on.
assist.
Let me get the next one, man. Let me get the next one.
Said I got an assist. We
Hey,
playing
hey,
Halo in this
Clavo.
bitch.
Hey,
Antonio
Clavo.
says, why do we always have to keep waiting for Benavidez to prove he's great? He's already had plenty of chances.
He's still
Well, he don't
fighting,
fight
man.
often enough.
So
He don't
he's
fight
still
often
fighting.
enough, man. That's the difference. What he after Gvozdyk was out? Did he take a year off?
Well, that's because he was trying to be a Vegas fighter before having this, decide that I need to go ahead and move my career the direction of where the smoke is.
He needs to fight at least 3 times a year, if not 4. But I don't think he can because of the weight. He literally has to kill himself to make 175. So he really
Time to
can't
let
fight.
go. Time to tell everybody goodbye.
Or is it Devin Haney?
Yeah, right here. Hold on for a second.
Damn.
Hey, Clavo.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
hey, Nuke, it's time for me to say goodbye because you already know it is time to eat, baby boy.
Buen provecho,
Time to
bro.
eat. I'm gonna
Buen
watch
provecho.
Family Business. I love all y'all. One love.
Blessings,
Hey,
bro.
Mirage, you get the word. You get the word for today.
Bro,
You a bitch.
bro, you
You
need to
know
put
what?
food in front of
You know what a
everybody,
body
bro.
bag is? That plate that's in front of Supreme, because that shit is done
Hey,
for. I know he's gonna
hey,
smash the shit out of that.
That's
Oh, yeah.
where it's going,
He
bro.
gonna
Yeah.
smash that plate like them dudes are smashing of your chick. All right, let me
Yeah,
That's
I knew that
fucked
was
up,
coming.
dog.
I knew that weak shit was coming.
Oh man.
hey, Clavo.
Yes, sir.
Look here, man. Would you agree? I've been coming on the show for a little minute now, second now, right?
Yeah, you've been coming.
Okay, so
Actually, bro, hold on. I think it's about to be your year. I think maybe
yeah, it's about
to be
rolling
your year.
It's rolling in that area. So being that we coming upon my 1 year anniversary, can I at least be enough in the club that I could get a body bag without getting attacked. Because this is what it be sounding like to me. Nuke would be like, Ashley, how do you feel about, Benavidez beating Bivol? And I'll be like, well, I feel, he could kind of make him outlast him and probably get him against the ropes and be, no, motherfucker, you don't know, bitch. Bruh, can I just get one, man? I know you're gonna have your time to make me look bad on my opinions, but damn, can I just live a little bit? That's all.
We got you one right here, Ashley.
All right.
This is called a sympathy body bag.
Yeah, this motherfucker. No, I didn't say that.
Thank you.
A sympathy body bag.
I'll take
And
it.
look. We
You got
normally
Nuke
around the
tearing
holiday
up, bro.
season. Hold on, around the holiday season, we hand out sympathy body bags, to the elderly, the disabled, or just people in the community that needs a pick me up. So they give them sympathy body bags, to make people feel special. Ashley, you receive an honorary sympathy body bag. Salute to you, bro.
I appreciate
Would you say it's a Make-A-Wish? It's a
Make-A-Wish body bag. Oh man, hold on. Antonio Garcia says Ashy Knuckles is built like the 300 pounds of disappointment, ain't doing nothing. And he was saying this in reference to Park Street in the fight that they had earlier. And Ashy Knuckles, do you weigh 300 pounds, my brother?
I don't weigh no damn 300 pounds, man.
How much you weigh?
Hold up, man. Hold up. First I got ET fingers. Then I'm gonna be 300 pounds
That
with
makes
ET
sense.
fingers, man.
That
Come
ma-
on,
that-
man.
that
Can you
makes
make it make sense, man? That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that
Can you make
makes
it make sense?
Shit.
Oh,
We gotta
man.
use logic. We gotta
them two
listen,
don't
man.
go,
People,
bro.
we
Them
gotta
two
use
don't go.
logic sometimes. You know what
Let's
I'm
get
saying?
to the next one. Edgar Moreno, my brother from another mother, Edgar Moreno says, at Ashy Knuckles, you didn't keep it 100 when David didn't activate his mandatory, but you did run your mouth after Canelo lost. You're not a real one, and everyone knows it, especially Clavo's bitch ass.
Bitch ass
Um,
fuck ass nigga.
Go ahead, Ashy.
Fuck out of here, new guy. But
I'm just trying to read the chest.
yeah,
First
I'm
of
finna
all,
read your ass in a minute.
First of all, there are receipts because like I said, it goes back, a little bit after I first started coming on here. We was having a big argument, a big talk when the first excuse me, when the fight was first announced that they was gonna fight. What did I say? I was like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but if Bud win this fight, boy, it's gonna be a lot of heartbroken people. Nuke, do you remember me saying that, my brother?
Yeah, I remember that. Ashley stood on that.
Thank you. So it's not
But
like I
in
just
fairness
came.
to Edgar, you also did kind of leave for a while after he didn't activate his mandatory. That is true as well.
But I had gave you an explanation why I had left. It's not like I just left just to be leaving. I'm not
I
going to
mean,
duck because
I
the man.
understand you gave an explanation, but that's like me saying that, if I
I mean,
would have
that's cool.
disappeared 3 weeks. No, I'm just saying, if I would have disappeared for 3 weeks after Canelo lost, and nobody would have seen a video or live stream, anything, for 3 weeks after Canelo lost, even if I would have said, no, I had an emergency or something pop up, but I'm good now, people would look like I ducked the smoke.
Sound like Monty, right?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly like that.
Bro,
Except for he ain't got no excuse.
A whole video needs to be made, dog.
I mean,
like, for real.
to be honest with you, and I
about
respect
this
that, but
bet.
I just felt I really didn't have to explain my personal life, what I had going on. That's all I'm saying. But that's the reason why I didn't give no excuse of why I didn't appear in 3 weeks. But like I said, when the time comes when Benavidez lose, because everybody lose, he's not gonna stay undefeated forever. I'm gonna come in here and eat my crow. Either way, I'm gonna stand on my square when it comes to the fighter that I support. And that's just what it is.
Who got the Pinocchio
Who got Jiminy back there, bro?
Jiminy Cricket.
See, that's why I told y'all. See, that's what I said. I stay on land. I don't stay out in the city. I'm a country dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the city, but I moved to the country and I love the country. So I'm out in the land. I got land. So I'm out here in the
that's you.
Yeah, I'm sitting around here back on my patio chilling in my gazebo, sitting back smoking, talking to y'all.
You need more frogs so the frogs can eat the crickets.
No, I got the frogs is in my little pond. And I'm cool with that. But if you want to
Carlos gonna fuck up the ecosystem down there, man. The frogs gonna overrun all this shit.
If you really want to hit the frogs, I could go next to my pond and let you hit the frogs. I mean, that's nothing.
No, you don't got to do that, Ashley. If you need frogs, you can reach out to Brim because he got a frog-faced bitch he deals with.
I knew that was coming. I felt it coming. I felt it fucking coming.
Oh my God, man.
Shit.
I apologize,
somebody
Brim.
gonna find your ass one day, bro.
Brim just gonna sleep my bitch ass at the fucking store. My bad, Brim. I apologize, Brim. I apologize. All right, Antonio Garcia says, what exactly does Benavidez do so well that Bivol would be scared to fight him? Mr. Mirage. And honestly, I don't see anything. He doesn't have elite power. Beterbiev had that. I mean, Beterbiev and Canelo have more skills than David. What does David actually bring to the table that's proven, Mirage, that Bivol would be afraid of? Mirage, I guess those are crickets. I guess you can answer.
Can I answer that?
Yeah,
That's
go
perfect.
ahead, Ashley. Go ahead. Because Mirage scared.
The way I feel what's going to be the outcome, because I feel Bivol do have the style to beat Benavidez, but I feel being that Bivol don't have that crack knockout power, and I feel that's what you need to break through David Benavidez high guard to put a dent in him to make him respect you. Because that's the only way he gonna start coming forward until you land one of them good bombs that he like, damn, I can't just keep walking in front of this dude power. So I don't feel Bivol got that power to keep him off him. And because like I said, his pressure is different from Beterbiev's pressure. Y'all might not believe like, well, what is he doing different? He don't do nothing better than Beterbiev. It's not about the style. Like I said, all you gotta do is go and watch both of their fights, and you can see the difference of how David walks his opponent down compared to Beterbiev.
It's a different pressure tactically, is what you're saying.
Then
A different style of pressure.
Let me say this, and then Benavidez, he has this uncanny ability where he'll punch with you. It's not like Beterbiev where Bivol can wait. Bivol will. Hold on, let me say this. It's not like when he fought Beterbiev where Bivol will wait till Beterbiev will stop swinging, then he'll swing. Benavidez is not going to do that. He's going to punch while Bivol is punching. And Benavidez is fast and he has those combos. I can see him giving Bivol trouble for that.
He puts combinations together much better than Beterbiev. More variety. He's just a tenacious combination of size, speed, power, and youth, and it's just going to keep coming at you. And then you're wondering, oh fuck, why don't I want to get in the ring with this motherfucker? It should be fucking obvious.
Then you want to minus the power there, Mirage.
That's a bad. You don't want that. That's a pain in the ass, bro.
You got to minus the power. Everything else, I get it.
No, but
he don't got the
still
power,
hits. He's still heavy-handed. You can be heavy-handed without knocking people out every fight. Those punches hurt.
He didn't even drop Caleb Plant.
Okay, and what did he do? But what did he do? He beat the crap out of him, didn't he? He had him holding on. Why did Caleb Plant hold on 80 times?
Because David don't know how to break a clinch.
David punches tickled, right? That's why I'm going to clinch 80 times.
Caleb Plant got the gas tank of a freaking 72 Buick.
So much? Why would he clinch so much?
The only clinch that we know about is Brim clinching his asshole when he got locked up.
You don't want to get hit by the Mexican monster. It hurts.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And Bivol knows all this. What I'm telling you, Bivol knows. He saw this when he about 21 years old. He already saw this. He knows now a more advanced, mature version. Come on, man. What does Bivol see?
Bro, Bivol was taking it easy on him,
glasses,
bro.
Antonio.
Bivol was taking it easy on him, bro.
Wait a minute. We got two special guests on there. First, we got Antonio Garcia, the world famous Antonio Garcia that Brim loves, and then we also got my brother Steel Mills. Look, man, Antonio, is David Benavidez heavy-handed?
Absolutely not. He applies great pressure, but I don't see him hurting Bivol at all.
Okay, he already did in sparring. With sparring. Now what?
Bro, you too attracted to these fucking sparring stories.
No, so you think he's lying? You think there was a lot of people at those sparring matches, right? David's lying that he hurt him. That could be easily refuted. This could be easily refuted.
How did that play out in their fight?
No. You said he couldn't hurt. You said he couldn't hurt.
Answer the question.
You said he couldn't hurt.
Mirage, answer the question. Gilberto Ramirez sparred. No. Gilberto Ramirez sparred Bivol. How did that play out in their fight?
How did their sparring play out? I don't know.
How did it play out in their fight? You didn't see the fight?
How did their sparring play out?
Ramirez got
he said the same thing that what you're saying about Benavidez in sparring.
Well, he was clearly talking out of his ass. David's got witnesses. David's
You
got
having strong right now. That's a body bag. That's a body bag.
David's got witnesses, man.
Got the body up.
There's a lot of journalists who were there, and they all back it up. I don't know who backed Zerto up. I haven't even seen Zerto saying anything about sparring. If he did,
Yo,
he was
hyping
talking
up
to his
sparring
eyes.
stories. Come on, man. You can do better than
You're
this, bro.
using.
Of course,
You're
he speaks
using
Spanish. You ain't gonna
Benavidez.
understand what the fuck he
You're
says,
using
bro. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear him
Benavidez's
say that shit.
sparring to
He
support
hardly ever
yours.
fucking speaks.
So where did he say? Where did he say he beat Bivol up in sparring? Where did Zerto say that? Show me a video.
Bro, where's the video? Show me the sparring with fucking Bivol and Benavidez. Have you seen it?
I can show you comments from journalists.
No. Have you seen it?
Actually,
Oh
other
my
fighters,
god, bro. Okay.
other fighters who were there. Other fighters
Hey,
who
I
were there.
heard
On
from
video.
somebody who heard
This is
from
from a
somebody
journalist
who
as
heard
well.
from somebody. Shut
They're
the
all
fuck up,
lying.
This
Mirage.
is from a journalist as
They're all
well.
lying. They're all lying to protect that David's paid them off to lie.
Bro,
We don't
you
give a
fucking.
fuck, Mirage.
Oh
That's
my
why
god.
you're ignorant.
Damn, you a dick licker, bro.
That's why you're ignorant of the facts, and you're going to be exposed, unbiased brim, in the future to come. That's why.
I'm exposed to what? Exposed to what?
He said that shit like he's casting a spell on
being
you,
an
bro.
ignorant muppet. Being a clown.
Yes. The hell up, bro. Listen, I'm fair. And I give Benavidez a shot to be able to do something, but
on your
you
boy
do right
King
now.
Pastaney.
Bullshit.
Focus
You
on
up there
that, 'cause
living
you
off
might
sparring
disappear.
story
You
from
might
third
disappear
person,
in
no,
2
from
weeks.
sixth person. You living
You
off
might go
sixth
on
person from
You
sixth
might go
person
on an
sparring
extended
stories. You're
vacation
fucking
in 2
goofy.
weeks. So I'm not even sure you're going to be around. So let's talk
Bro, you
about
know
what
I'm
happened.
gonna be around, bro. Win, lose, or draw, I'm around town, bro. So cut the bullshit.
Bren, stop the cap, because if the story was out that Bivol had knocked Benavidez down or knocked him out in sparring, you would be on here saying, I don't know, he done knock
Damn
Benavidez
right.
out.
They were
You want
talking
me to prove
about
why
that
I know you can't? You want me to prove that you
24/7.
can't? I can prove you can't right now. How did Norman start getting some popularity based on sparring stories? That's what I don't run with. Sparring stories. Cap season.
You can't prove it.
Back.
You look like a
You
casual
can't prove
talking
it.
about
On the
sparring.
strength that
You're looking like a casual.
you don't
Hold
think
on. Let me go to
Benavidez is
Mills real quick.
who we say he is. So that's why I know you ain't gonna call it down the line. So
Hold on,
it is
Mills.
what you already have your,
Actually, we know you're not going to call it.
like you say,
Oh
bias
man.
brim. Like you say, bias brim, nigga. You
Ashley
biased.
Bro, that's
Knuckles.
cap. Do you see me running around talking about, oh, Norman beat up on Tank and Bud and sparring? We
We ain't
don't give
talking
a shit.
about. I
Don't
ain't talking about
care.
Brian
That
Norman
shit
right
don't
now. We
mean
talking about
nothing,
David
bro.
Benavidez. You don't think the same way about David Benavidez like you think about Brian Norman Jr. So what is you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm giving you evidence. You don't see me running around parading talking about Brian Norman sparring stories, bro. That shit don't matter.
Hold on. Mills, Coach Mills, are you there, my brother? Let's see if my brother Coach Mills is here, man.
I'm in the building, man. My little man was crying. I ain't want y'all to hear all that.
No, don't worry, man. My little man Brim be crying on here all the time. I just let him know. Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Now listen, I had Clavo breastfeed his ass or something. Now listen.
That's fucked up. Hey, still, you better tell him something.
Now, Mills, the only thing I'm gonna tell you is this: Mirage has said that David Benavidez, in his comparison analysis of him and Bivol, he said that he's heavy-handed, and he's talking about what does David bring to the table that Dimitri Bivol needs to be afraid of, that he could potentially duck, and he said being heavy-handed is one of them. And is David heavy-handed? Did I miss that, Mills?
Nah, we all missed it, bro. Caleb Plant missed it. Morrell missed it. Katayev didn't miss it though. Look at Morrell. I mean, I'm just saying, man. What? Hold up, what?
Actually, let him finish. Let him finish, Ashley.
Let him finish real quick, guys.
Let him embarrass himself completely. Then we'll.
Shut up, Mirage.
This dude is a joke, man. The skills. I still want to hear them skills. I'm waiting on that video too. David ain't got nothing.
Thank you.
David ain't got nothing for no Bivol, bro. He doesn't. Work rate, cool. You know, when you punch in volume like that creates counter and punching opportunities for a far sharper counter puncher like a Dimitri Bivol. Y'all gonna see how limited this dude is very soon, bro. Y'all just gonna learn how to call it down the middle. Good fighter, just stop amping him.
Hey, have we ever in the history of boxing has a fighter with an 80% KO ratio been accused of being feather-fisted or not having power? Because I've never heard that before. Unless it's David, isn't that sort of strange? 80%.
No, it's 80%. No, it's not. It's not strange. It's not strange at all. When you look at you, that dude's percentage is still predicated off of the fighters he was fighting at the beginning of his career, bro. He just
every fighter that you can make that argument with every fighter.
Just now
every fighter.
What happened to Deontay Wilder when he stepped
fighter
up in competition?
has fought half the
Deontay Wilder
career.
when he stepped up in competition?
If he doesn't knock out Anthony Yard, the percentage goes lower.
No. Every argument you can use for every fighter. Canelo fought 50 Mexican cab drivers before he stepped up.
Back to Canelo. We're back to Canelo now.
Okay, an 80% KO ratio, can't punch. First time in history when it's David. Interesting.
Oh my lord!
What happened to Deontay Wilder when he stepped up in competition?
You. Not even the Lord will save you from your ignorance.
The dude has cool
cluelessness.
He's not heavy-handed. He's not proven to be heavy-handed as a light heavyweight.
How was he stopping 80% of his opponents?
The last opponent that he stopped was Demetrius Andre. By the way, by what it is, you're telling me?
How can you stop 80% of your opponents without being heavy-handed?
Okay. Hold on. So I just want to say this. I just want to say this. A counter argument to you, Mirage. You know who also has an 80% knockout rate? Cool hand Luke Campbell. Is Luke Campbell a heavy-handed fighter?
Oh shit! Damn. Good God.
I don't even fucking Luke Campbell. I fucking barely know who he is.
Okay, if you don't know who Luke Campbell is, I'll remind you, Luke Campbell lost to Jorge Linares. He lost to Vasil Lomachenko. He lost to Ryan Garcia. So Luke Campbell, if he's so heavy-handed with that high 80%, what was that at when he had them fights?
Because you can be a mediocre fighter and still be heavy-handed.
So David's a mediocre fighter that's heavy-handed?
Yeah, David Lemieux was heavy-handed. Is he a great fighter? No.
You can say the dude has okay power. He has good power.
David Lemieux was one of the biggest punchers at 160 pounds probably ever, wasn't he?
Can you
but
just
he wasn't.
say that David
he was a B-level fighter, so yeah.
Can you just say that David Benavidez has good power until proven otherwise? He has proven it. 80% stoppage ratio.
Against who? Against who?
Against every opponent he stepped into the ring with.
Except David Morrell.
You're not going to stop 80% of opponents if you punch like Devin Haney.
Yeah, you just named three opponents, right? Name those boxes.
I'm not going all the way back into this dude's pro debut.
Hold on, no. Hold on.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because y'all are missing it. No, listen, Ashley, you keep playing these games.
I'm playing games. I'm pulling the truth.
Because he's not heavy-handed. It's true. If he's heavy-handed, why hasn't he down nothing at 175 pounds? If he's that heavy-handed,
he's only had 2 fights.
Oh my. Okay.
Hold on, Mills. Is it strange to you because this is the issue of ducking we had on the last live where David is by his team and sort of those teams is in negotiations for a fight at cruiserweight, and Bivol just did a conversation with Eddie Hearn where he was talking about that he's open for all the big fights next, and David Benavidez is definitely on that list of guys that he would like to fight next. Why is David looking at cruiserweight and the Bivol fight is not off the table yet?
Bag chasing, I like the fight with Bivol. That's what I mean. Zordo could potentially be a bigger fight because he's a Mexican national, or whatever. Up here, it could be.
You're saying it's just a harder fight, so he's going to pick an easier fight with more money than a harder fight with less.
Yes, but it's not a bad fight though. It's not a bad. I think Zordo and Benavidez is a dope fight. It's a dope fight, but why leapfrog a dude who embarrassed Zurdo when you right there? And if he beats Benavidez, you right there. That's an undisputed title match right there.
Hold up.
It don't make no sense.
How is he leapfrogging? How is he leapfrogging Bivol if he waiting for Bivol to fight either Benavidez or whoever the fuck he gonna fight? How is he leapfrogging him? Hold up. Can you let me finish the question,
Go ahead, loved one. Go ahead.
How is he leapfrogging him, right? When, as far as we know right now, there is no date, right? His fight is about to come up in a few more weeks, right? So after he beat Yard, that means he got time to, fight somebody. So that means he can't fight Bivol next because Bivol's not fighting him next. He's fighting either Benavidez or whoever the people he say he was going to pick, right? I feel he should want to fight Benavidez because Benavidez has the WBC belt. He can get it back and be undisputed all over again. I'm asking you, what's the problem with that?
What's the problem with what?
With
him jumping up to fight Zordo? How
was he? Yeah, if he waiting on this dude and he don't want to fight him yet, What's wrong with him going to fight Zurdo?
That's not
Because
what's
it don't
going
make
on.
listen,
Actually,
hold up. It don't make sense for him to fight Katayev. I mean, dude who just fought Morrell because he just lost to Morrell.
I get that. Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. This is where we have a misunderstanding. It's David that's entertaining negotiations at cruiserweight. Bivol is open to fighting anybody next as a big fight. David is one of those names. Why is David not saying this is the only fight I want? If I can't get it, then I'll open negotiations.
Hold up,
that fight hasn't been ruled out yet, Ashley.
Hold up. He just made that announcement. It ain't like he made that announcement before David was trying to make negotiations to fight Zurdo.
What that got to do with anything,
What
though, bro?
Hold on, David's not even done with his fight with Yard yet, but he's already in negotiations with somebody else. Finish your work first before you move on.
That's exactly what the fuck we said on the last live.
Before, when he was first, everybody say he was in the hospital getting his surgery. He wasn't saying nothing about when I get out this hospital, I want to fight either David Benavidez, Arthur Beterbiev, or Pataya.
He's saying it now, though, bro. He's saying it now, though.
What's he supposed to say at the hospital, then?
So the point I'm trying to make is now that he's saying that, we don't know who he's gonna fight. So who he's gonna fight?
Bro,
so
David's done the same thing. David's done the same thing.
After
calls
David
out Zurdo, calls out Canelo, doesn't call out Beterbiev or Bivol for a while, and now he calls them out of nowhere.
Listen,
he's
so
done
what
the
I'm
same
saying
shit,
is,
bro. You're describing
after
almost the
this
same
fight-
kind of situation.
After this fight, if he don't fight David Benavidez, tell me who David Benavidez should fight.
I told you on the last fight, there's more than enough work to keep this dude occupied.
And who is it? That's what I'm saying. Tell me.
Why
the
do I
fight.
gotta keep going, Ashy, man? Why I gotta keep going over the names?
Hold on, bro. Connor Wallace. Fight some of the guys under the fucking in the mid ranks. Daniel fucking Lappin. You know, somebody like that.
Hold up. So you telling me?
I know. Hey, to keep him busy, bro.
Hold
to
up.
keep
So
him
you
busy.
telling me?
He's already fighting bums. Why not give him them? At least these guys are fucking ranked.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck more you want?
I got you.
Keep
So
him
you telling
busy.
me?
We
So
got
you telling me
Katayev,
Turkey?
we got
So you
Nike
hold up.
Lopez,
So you
still got
telling me
fighters.
Turkey because y'all do know he's working for Turkey now, right? So you telling me Turkey's going to pay him to go down there and fight them bums instead of making a super fight that's going to make money.
Still right there. Flavor doesn't understand. David is big time now. He needs big time, big matchups.
Wait a minute. This thing with Turkey.
Connor Wallace, some UK trash can. Are you fucking serious?
It is. Hey, that's what. Hey, might as well, bro. You're taking fucking
might as well.
bro. Might as well take some more. Is it really? Y'all really cool with him moving up and not fucking doing anything in this division?
No.
Another 168 incident, except only one time. You only got the belt once. This time.
Listen, all right, Clark.
He's gonna repeat what he did at 168. Y'all cool with that?
What did he
that
do?
Okay, listen.
Well,
Okay,
ran the undisputed champion, so it
hold up.
fucking
I got him,
fucking division.
I got him.
Yeah.
Tell me this ain't the best route to go ahead and being undisputed. If he go up, right? Say, Bivol, they don't make the day. We don't know what he gonna do. He don't pick Benavidez after he beat Yard. So, Benavidez gonna wait for a minute to see if he gonna pick him. If he don't pick him and fight Beterbiev or fight whoever, okay, boom. Now that means Benavidez don't got nothing to do. That means he needs somebody to fight, right?
So what's your question?
So it makes sense for him to go up there, right? He beats what's the name?
Actually, it doesn't make sense for him to go up there.
Let me finish, bro. He beat Zurdo, get his belts, right?
Plane already.
He come back down to 168 and fight fucking Bivol for all those belts.
Bivol's not
that
at
don't make sense
168.
for his legacy. So that don't make sense for his legacy.
Bro, I see what you're doing, but you're having a hard time explaining it. I
Bro,
feel you.
I might be explaining it wrong, but you get what I'm saying.
You are. Bro, I already figured it out. I see where you're going. It's not hard to fucking predict what you're going to say, but let me tell you this. I feel you. You feel like this is the best move, you're going almost undisputed if you move up, but bro, you're leaving out a lot of factors. Bro, how many fights only are you deep in 175? You only got a couple.
But
we don't know how you're gonna do a cruiserweight. There's a lot of unsure shit that we don't know yet. So don't you think it'll be best, bro? You're barely fucking laying ground on this division. Why don't we fucking go ahead and try to go for these champions, dog? Go ahead and just give you. You spent 10 years at 168. A little 2 or 3 or 4 ain't gonna hurt you.
Tell me what
you
champions.
got this.
What champions?
The fuck are we
Bivol
doing?
got all the belts. What champions is he going after in 175? Tell me what champions he going after.
Hey, remember, bro, don't forget he's got WBA internship. Push for that.
So hold up. So
push for that.
Hold up. So now he supposed to go for the Reggie belts now. That's what you're telling me.
Bro, he's got the Reggie belt. He needs to push for it.
Hold up. So if Bivol don't fight him,
bro, y'all see what's happening? Y'all see
Come
what's
on, man.
happening?
You sound crazy.
What the fuck I'm saying?
Ashley, bro. You sound crazy if we being real,
Nah,
because
y'all
you are.
sound crazy
I'm gonna
because
tell you why. You are this
Bivol should
dude.
want his belt back,
He's
man. It don't make
already
sense. You
Brody,
should want to be undisputed. You
Well,
should be
hold
want to
on.
be undisputed.
Once again, Ashley, you're misunderstanding. David is the one looking outside the weight class right now. Bivol is open to all these fights. He's the man in the division, so he has options.
Come on, man.
It's like a guy that got a lot of bitches. This is what I'm talking about. David is just one of these bitches, and maybe he gets his shot, maybe not. But what David want to do is flex his muscle and think he's somebody. He's just going to go to cruiserweight and get used.
You just tripping. So you're telling me, hold up. So you're telling me, right, that David Benavidez, because y'all say his father said that they're making negotiations.
Not just his father, his team and Golden Boy are both saying it, bro.
And you said, come on, man. Y'all is tripping, because if that's the case, then David Benavidez would have said, y'all listen to his daddy and y'all just be like, oh, David Benavidez.
Oh my God.
His daddy said,
dude, come on, man.
Nah, bro. Only thing you gotta do
take your meds.
is look at all these.
Your meds.
Y'all forgot that the fight is coming up, right? Y'all forgot this fight is coming up.
And look, hold on.
Right?
I think
doing all
what
the documentaries, right? So he's talking about everything. So go watch the videos and stop bullshitting.
Hold on, fuck those
take
videos.
Your meds.
Hold on, fuck those videos.
Fuck those videos.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, Ashley, respectfully. After the fight with Anthony Yard, I want to see, because David loves having a mic in his face.
Damn,
he
y'all
loves
gotta
saying
put
people's
everything in
names.
David lap.
No, hold on, Ashley, hold on. He loves saying people's name. He loves getting the mic in his face. He better get that mic and say, "I want Dimitri Bivol next." I don't want to hear no pussyfooting around. Hold on. Well, Canelo this. Shut the fuck up with Canelo. Shut the fuck up with Benavidez. Say that you want fucking Dimitri Bivol next, and that's your number one option. Anything else than that, he got bitch in his blood.
Hold up. So you telling me right now.
Don't you need to press the number one guy in the line?
Let me ask you the question, Lou. He's
got the internship. WBA.
Right now, right now, Bivol could come out and say, after I heal from my surgery, I want David Benavidez right now.
He
right
said
now,
that, right?
He just said he said David or any of
He
the
said
top
about
guys.
3 names. No, don't give me 3 names. One name,
just named David Benavidez.
If he's is he not included in those names or not?
Yes, he is.
Am I tripping?
Yes,
what the fuck are we doing?
So this is what I'm telling you, Clavo. Listen, this is
what
included. Being that he's included.
I got a task for you, Mirage.
Listen, being that he's included in those names, right?
So don't you want to see how they play out first?
The one the one that make the most sense he should want to fight is David Benavidez. And why? Because that would make him it would unify him all again, right? Am I right on?
Undisputed, dumbass.
It make him undisputed. You know what I'm talking about. He'd be undisputed. Am I right or am I wrong? So which makes sense?
Why is he talking about Beterbiev? He's got no belts. He's 41. Why is people talking about him?
Because
he's his only proven equal. Because he's his only proven equal. That's why he's talking about it.
That's a fact.
Do you not know 2 out of 3?
Beat him.
To finish
why
off the trilogy, you're just saying that.
Why his proven equal just pull out of this November fight? Just not too long ago.
Man.
Can you tell me why he pull out the fight?
You don't care about the trilogy because you just want David, bro. I want to see the trilogy.
Well, why are you arguing? Now you're arguing against people fighting David.
Well, nah, I mean, if the trilogy happens, I'm actually for that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Them are bro, are you gonna tell me that Benavidez and Bivol are not the number 1 and number 2 at 175?
No, David's a champion now. Beterbiev lost his last fight.
Oh my God!
Is below.
Y'all just don't want to answer that question. Y'all already know. Y'all already know the make sense fight. And y'all just don't want to give him his props by making the point that
wait. So if Turkey comes back,
all of those fighters, he should want to fight David Benavidez.
Hold on, Ashley. If Turkey comes back and say, "Look, I want Bivol, Benavidez next," but Benavidez decides to go and fight.
Nah, why you gotta say if David Benavidez want to go fight Soto? Why can't it be Bivol don't want to fight and he want to fight Benavidez?
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this.
Why you won't frame it like that?
Hold on, let's do a quick fact check. Mills, didn't Turkey offer David a Callum Smith fight that he said no to?
He absolutely did.
So so we should have got the Callum Smith fight, but we didn't get that fight. We get an Anthony Yard fight, and we all preferred the Smith fight, but somehow we end up with a Yard fight. And people say, "Well, still a good fight."
All I hear is a lifetime supply of Benavidez Omaha style.
Who could fight the quickest right now? Because David about to fight. So that means after David fight, he got to take at least a couple of months off, right? Or do he got to fight next week? Or hold up. I got to ask this question.
I don't know. Park Street co-signed you. Park Street said he said if Bivol don't fight David, he's a pussy. I think Mills and everybody gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah, not if he fight Benavidez. How he bitch made when he going and fighting his only proven.
No, but that's not part of the equation.
Like
Beterbiev wasn't a part of the equation. If he fights Beterbiev, that's not a duck. But if the next fight is not David or Beterbiev, then it's a duck.
Okay, there we go.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. 100,
I don't see a world of Bivol of ducking David. Like, ain't David Benavidez an easier fight to make easier fight than Beterbiev?
Way easier
because Beterbiev been knocking out people at 175.
Hey,
and you can be undisputed again.
What's a bigger fight for Bivol? Benavidez or trilogy with Beterbiev?
Trilogy.
The trilogy.
Hang on. When I said bigger, what do you think I meant by bigger fight?
They're putting up more money in over there if they fight in wrestling.
Yeah, lucrative and popular. What do you think is bigger?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The more popular one, in my opinion, it'll probably be the David.
By far, which means it'll be more lucrative because it's.
Do you want a bigger bag or do you want more popularity? Like, what are we doing, bro?
We gotta take that bag every day. You gotta take that bag.
You don't think Turkey? Hang on. You don't think Turkey would pay more? You don't think Turkey would pay more for Benavidez, Bivol?
These two are
Why would Turkey pay more for Beterbiev than Benavidez?
Popularity, dog. They don't give a fuck about popularity.
Turkey not paying for the better beef than Bivol fight. Ain't the Russians doing it?
If Umar Kremlev go ahead and pays for it. Look, bro, it's the fucking trilogy. It's the fight. It's unfinished business. They're gonna get the bigger bag. They offer more than Turkey, so I think if that happens, it is what it is.
How I see
whichever way it goes. Look, either Benavidez or Benavidez, whichever way, I'm cool with it. If you pick Benavidez, motherfuckers, I gotta wait.
Listen, man, remember it's November now. It's November now. Remember you said just about the date of that fight being announced. It's November. Remember this month. I promise you in the next 2-3 months, you still gonna be saying, with the Russian students, they said they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna set it up.
All I got to say is my birthday is tomorrow, so
you expecting
somebody getting a ring with me as far from my birthday.
Happy early birthday, Park.
Happy birthday, Park.
Bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Park.
Happy birthday, Timu Shakur.
He said Timu Shakur.
Timu Shakur is wild, man.
Timu Shakur, I like that.
Yo, hold on. But wait, let me just say one thing, Mirage. You're gonna have to help me out, bro, because I understand that you're really big on that fucking sparring with David and Bivol, and you said that there's a lot of fucking journalists that were fucking making news about it. Well, I'm pulling everything up, and majority is hold on, hold the fuck up, bro. And majority of them is actually explaining that this is what David said. It's not that they saw it. They're reporting what the fuck David said. Now, if you can give me something different other than Boxing News 24, any other fucking source.
We talking about
then, bro, then let me know, because you're talking about like these journalists say, oh yeah, they seen that shit happen. No, they're reporting that David said, I heard him. It was a good sparring.
No,
I got experience from him. Yeah, I see all that, but I don't see where you're getting that they watched it. Oh yeah, he heard him. He beat him up. These are just David's words, so he might be full of shit, just like you.
Listen, go to YouTube, right? Go to YouTube. Listening? Go to YouTube while you on here now, because I'm pretty sure you can go to your shit while you on the phone, right?
He was reading articles.
Go to YouTube and search around the David Benavidez file.
Why does he have to watch a video when he's read the articles?
What you mean watch a video? You gonna hear
Hold
the boxer talking about?
Let Ashley speak. What's the link, Ashley?
I say go to YouTube, right? Go to hold on. Let me think of the best way you could probably pull it up. Just pull up David Benavidez interviews like that. Yeah, put up David
Benavidez. Bro, you're gonna fucking run into a whole bunch of you're gonna run into a whole bunch of shit. You gotta be more specific, bro.
Eventually, you're gonna run.
He doesn't even know what video it is.
That's how I ran across.
Do you know how many David interviews there is out there, bro?
Listen, man, listen.
You need to narrow it down more, bro.
Listen.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Listen,
You gotta be
I just
specific
gave
with
it
that
to you
shit, dog.
plain as ABC.
You
I said
didn't give it to us, actually.
go to that, scan through.
All right, Ashley. I went to
Ashley, you
David.
know what? No. Ashley,
Now
no. Hold on. Ashley, this is a task for you. You need to do that. Find it, send it. Because you're over here expressing like it's there. You need to type this. No, find it, send it, because that's what I'm asking
What's the
for.
title, Ashley?
Benavidez, Bivol sparring.
Is it the
Like
seventh
that.
video?
Yeah, put that in. Benavidez, Bivol sparring. Put that in YouTube. See what pop up on it.
Ashley, can you spell it for me?
Interview Bivol sparring.
I think
No.
I
said put
think
in.
you're better off. I think you're better off just looking it up.
I said put in Benavidez.
AI find it for you.
Benavidez versus Bivol in sparring. Put that.
Ashley,
and see what pop up.
can you spell it for me? Spell it for me, please.
Spell it.
Spell what you want me to spell for you, brother?
Spell me the title, brother, please. Spell me. How do I spell that?
I can't hear you.
Man, fuck this. Let me read
Exactly. Thank you.
Man, I got time for this shit.
God damn.
Nah, fuck this. No, we went to
Exactly,
some
bro.
bullshit.
What the fuck are we doing?
No, I was trying to be patient, but
Me
fuck
too.
this search. No. Fuck this search and fuck Brim. Let me go ahead and start reading these cats. All right. My brother Edgar Moreno says Mexican boxing fans have carried boxing for years. And in real talk, Mexican boxing fans have been a huge part of the American boxing and global boxing scene. So I gotta say that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. You can't take that from the Mexican boxing scene. Mexican boxing fans have really shown up and showed out.
Mexico is a boxing country, you know.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. So we got to give credit where credit is due. My brother Noma Stoma says Ashley Knuckles is getting his panics in a bunch for David. Would you agree with this, Ashley?
I mean, you know, it is what it is. I don't argue with the people who send in the money. Let them keep it flowing, man.
He didn't disagree.
I mean, you're supposed to say no. I don't agree with it. At least do that,
I mean,
motherfucker.
listen, man. Just because you feed feedback with that bullshit.
You
feel, bro. Come on, man. I need you to talk to me right, correctly, please, efficiently.
Mirage has something on his screen, man.
No, we're not entertaining no fucking sparring shit. Get that shit out of here, Mirage. Fuck wrong with you? I'm finna sit up here and suck this man off of sparring.
You want some receipts? He asked for receipts.
Talking about sparring. But Bivol is afraid because of a sparring.
Listen, let him show the receipts.
I don't want to see that bullshit. Who give a fuck about a receipt from '94, bro?
Thank you, Brim.
Clavo was asking for receipts. I got receipts, and you're backing down already. Okay.
No, Clavo was talking
just make sure I get it, man.
Clavo asked for it. We didn't ask for that bullshit.
Okay,
comment on this video.
I'll post the link in private. I'll post the link in private.
Because I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the articles, bro, and I'm reading that it's just they're reporting what David said. I heard him bad.
You just looking at articles, man. We talking about people who talking about
right here.
You talking about people on video.
What the fuck?
So these articles, am I tripping? Or am I stupid? Or these articles?
Yo, Mirage, why you eating for fucking sparring stories, boy? This shit is diabolical.
Ashley, do you not realize that the reason I've been body bagging and burning you so much is because of these articles? Just to let you know.
I posted the video in private halfway through the video.
They think journalism lost it. Journalism lost its credibility.
Like I said, you don't want to hear the truth. That's what I said.
We got dudes literally got in the ring and threw hands, and you're pretending it doesn't count. Let's ignore it.
It's not a fucking fight. It does not count, Mirage.
It doesn't count at all. It doesn't represent nothing at all.
It does nothing.
So hold up. So
do you not understand the
Mirage, can you win a belt?
Playing around.
Mirage, can you win a belt in sparring? Can you win a belt in sparring?
So basically, he just let David Benavidez beat the fuck out of him.
Let him answer the question.
David beat the fuck out of him.
Sparring is fighting.
Mills,
It's not the same, but it's not the fight.
Brim, come on.
Shameless. This is shameless. This is shameless.
Man, listen, man. Listen. That's y'all need to go look at that man.
No, you
Y'all
need to
keep
go
saying
fucking do some
sparring.
research, fam.
You never heard of fighters getting knocked out
The
in
man was
sparring?
sparring champions. He was sparring champions as a fucking teenager, man. Y'all be thinking that sparring don't take you a long way in boxing. Why you think it's there? What you think?
Hold on, let Mills respond to this because he got a good point. Go ahead, Mills.
Sparring is more nuanced than a fight. If it is a deficiency in your game, your coach will handicap you of all your strong suits and tell you to primarily work on your deficiencies.
In every sparring session? Hang on, do they do that in every single sparring session?
Not only that,
So tell me what do you do?
They never
So tell me
fight?
what do you do in every fight?
Stop. Not only that, when you were talking about a dude with multiple sparring partners in one day, David could have possibly tuned him up. Let's entertain that shit. Was he the first in the ring to spar the dude, or was he the second or the third? After Bivol went in there and fought the dude.
Now you're making excuses.
That's not an excuse.
You don't know.
Because he doesn't.
We talking about excuses for sparring stories, bro. Mirage,
bro, that's
man, you gotta be better than this, bro.
You watched Tank and Haney spar. Were they just playing around? Were they just playing around?
This is stupid.
Hey,
You're still missing it. You're still missing it.
Bro, I feel like we ain't even talking boxing.
Hey,
These guys
we're
want to
talking
talk off a sparring story.
So you know more than professional boxers who spar. You know more how meaningful sparring is. They're real professional boxers. You know
It's
more.
meaningful to get you for preparation purposes.
You don't know how meaningful it is.
Bro, yes, it's meaningful as in preparation. But as in counting it as in fucking the way the fight's gonna happen, no. Once you in that ring, in that main ring, with all them lights, everything is
about
different.
a straight to Tubi movie about a straight to Tubi movie doing good at the box office. That's the equivalent. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Mirage?
No, people,
that was good, bro.
This is Michael Beasley beating LeBron James in practice 1v1.
Living in
This is-
England.
Hold on. Repeat that shit again for them, Mills, because they didn't hear it.
This is
White flag with Ashley.
This is equivalent to Michael Beasley beating LeBron James one-on-one in practice.
Thank
Where's
you.
Michael Beasley at? Where's Michael Beasley at right now? And is LeBron James still not a top 5 to 10 player in the league? This shit is stupid. Y'all are really entertaining this dumb shit, bro. Yes, sparring can tell a story, but it's not the overall story. Stop dragging the sparring shit. And how dare you sit up here and talk about sparring? But when I told you, dumbass, the last time we was on here, Pacheco was allegedly touching up David Benavidez in sparring, but all of a sudden that shit don't count.
No, he wasn't. There's no credible source.
Hold on, Mills. It's the same. Hold on, Mills. It's the same. Mills. It's the same as Steve Kerr getting a shot over Jordan in practice. Oh, he the new GOAT. He the new GOAT.
Exactly.
He's the GOAT. Look what he did in practice. He the GOAT. He got that one shot off on Jordan. He the GOAT. While Jordan put in all this shit. When it fucking counts. None of that shit matters unless you do it when it fucking counts. And this bitch can't hurt nobody at 175. He didn't do that shit to Boston.
Nothing.
You're all assuming a top pro fighters never try 100% in sparring. They just pity patter.
That's not what's being said. That's not what's being said.
You've actually watched sparring videos. You actually watch sparring videos. Sometimes they go, it's a full-on fight. That's why let me talk. That's why fighters get knocked out. They get knocked out and dropped in sparring.
Very little footage.
They get knocked out and dropped in a way because sometimes they go at it 100%.
This is what I mean.
You're pretending they never try. It's playing around, and that's why you're
Has Mirage ever sparred before?
Never in his life.
I don't need to. I've listened to what.
You don't know.
No, I do know. I've listened and watched pros spar.
Mirage, I've actually sparred. I've sparred with pros. You don't know.
What glory you get from sparring? What glory? You don't get shit.
But you get sparring tells a story.
Who said it's glory? Nobody said it's glory. Dumbass.
Well, you made it seem it's that important, though.
Victory over Bivol that David had in sparring.
No. Do fighters get knocked out and hurt in sparring?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So because they weren't trying, right? They weren't trying, but they get knocked out. They knock
Didn't you
people
just
out.
hear me say that it's a story to tell?
Well, let me guess. One fighter let the other guy knock him out because he wasn't trying, right? Because he was just working. And he said, "No worries, knock me out, bruh. Knock me out."
Hold on. These guys, it sounds like they've never been in a gym. Mills, is it possible that Dimitri Bivol could have been on his 4th or 5th sparring partner for the day? Could have been exhausted and brought in David to push him. Is that possible?
Yes, I've had to spar multiple sparring partners in a day. You don't think a fucking world champion has to? Times the 2 that I've had to, man, get the fuck out of here. This is dumb.
And David didn't spar anybody.
That's why you don't even look at it that real, because at the same time it's just good work. You got to think about it. How's it a fair fight if both guys aren't fresh but one is? What are we talking about?
What if they were both medium?
Hold on. Bivol brought David in. David didn't bring in Bivol. Bivol was the one getting in the work. You got to understand the difference.
He doesn't.
What do you mean? David was just a fucking
David's just a nobody that was looking for a big opportunity.
All right. Okay, he was a world champion.
He still doesn't get it, dude.
I'm trying to understand. So if the Zerto and Bivol shit or the Benavidez and Bivol shit, if that counts and that's so good, why doesn't the Pacheco and Benavidez or why they don't count? You said it don't count.
You made it up. It never happened.
Mirage,
man.
hold on.
Now because of you, Mirage.
No, hold on, bro. You're hold on.
Give me a credible source right now that Pacheco put it on David and Sparring. Go. I'm waiting.
I can't do it.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bro, Mirage. Bro, I got gas now because of Mirage.
Hold on. There is a report that they sparred, and it's actually one of the fucking top sources in boxing. Fucking boxing.
Of course they sparred. David said they sparred heaps, but you
and
said he put it on
what the
David.
Fuck you complain? So it don't count.
You said he put it on David.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Lying motherfucker.
Man,
Do you want to rewind the audio?
It doesn't count.
Bro, you're trying to discredit other sources.
He put it on David in sparring.
The point is, you're trying to discredit all these other sources.
Yeah,
but whenever
that's what I
Sparring says to
thought.
somebody else, oh no, they full of shit. They full of shit. Bro, you don't even know where the fuck to go with this shit anymore. That's the whole point. You have no credibility. That's the whole
call
shit.
you out. You can't get away with that shit. You should know better, Clavo.
Nah, hold on. Let me pay some more bills. Detroit Music says Ashy Knuckles bodied Frank with his own logic. Straight up hypocrite. This was earlier in the show. Ashy Knuckles then dipped out because when the kitchen get hot, he gets to running like a bitch. So Ashy Knuckles then already dipped out because when Mills and Clavo come on here pressing him with facts, he don't have nothing to say. Just like he couldn't even say no when they said he's getting his panties in a bunch. He just, I can't disagree. I'm out. And so you know how he is. And Mirage is trying to hold down the fort and prove to us that sparring is the same as an undisputed fight with Archer Benavidez. like it's not the same, moron. And so and he says this with a straight face and a big cup of kangaroo piss. Believe it or not, folks. But let me read the next one. And No My Slowman says Ashy Snickers fingers all up in David's blob meat. Sounds about right. Remember, in the words of Ashy, I can't disagree. Antonio Garcia says, give it 2 or 3 years and Boots is going to dominate the division. Nuke. Look at that emoji. Come on. Don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that. I've been saying it, but Mills, Brim, Clavo, everybody don't agree. So we'll find out sooner or later.
I can't deny it.
Who said I don't agree? Who said I don't agree?
I definitely don't agree.
It's possible. It ain't, but he got to prove it.
I got 3 horses in the race, man. I still haven't decided, man. They all got talent. They all good, man.
Do you agree, Clavo, or you disagree?
What happened? My bad. I had something else had my attention over here.
He had his finger in his ass. Listen, do you agree that Boots is going to dominate the division in 2 to 3 years, like I'm saying, or do you disagree with that point? Wipe your finger off.
Holy shit! I guess that's his response.
I guess that's his response. My brother Solidus, man.
Yo, my bad, bro. Fucking drop this bitch.
That's what they call it now, Clavo?
That's what I call it.
Your eyebrows are already done. You ain't got to look in the mirror no more.
No, they really are. Yeah, they are. They got done yesterday, bro. That shit hurt.
Do you agree or disagree Boots gonna dominate the division at some point in the next few years?
I can see it, bro, but I gotta see it though, man. I mean, I need him to take the fights that he needs in order for him to get there. But I can see it, bro. I can see him beating the top ones. I can see him beating the motherfuckers, bro. So I'm thinking he's the one that's gonna unify. But now I see who's doing it now, bro. Isn't fucking Zayas about to take about bro? Carlos,
January 31st, Puerto Rico versus Peru.
I told you.
Carlos called that shit out.
Carlos called it. But Carlos, isn't this setting up a bigger fight with the winner of Boots and Vergil?
Most definitely, man. You know, Eddie Hearn said that they talked with Zaya's team and they said, hey, Zayas, handle that Barras Baru fight at Puerto Rico. You want that homecoming fight. And then we get through Vergil, and Vergil gets through Lubin, and we can make a fight at Puerto Rican parade next year. I think that would be great. But the ticket here is Boots needs to beat Vergil. And that's the ticket for Boots to take over the division. If he doesn't beat Vergil, that'd be a monkey wrench in the whole plans.
It's
Exactly.
getting hot. Shit's getting hot.
Yeah, it's getting good. I like that.
It really is.
Because why people getting mad that Zayas and Baras Baru is unifying? Why y'all want them to defend? I mean, they're young fighters, young champions, and we need this. We need the ball going.
I think it's more because of Boots just did get the interimship. So I would think they expected him to knock him out first, but I ain't against this either, bro. Hey, we need a unification. About fucking time, for real.
But what's more lucrative?
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, but what's more lucrative? Boots and Baras Baru or Boots and Vergil? You know what I mean? It's what moves the ticket.
Boots and Vergil. You talking about as in like a marquee value?
Yeah, marquee value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Regardless, if Zayas wins, I'm not taking credit for Baras Baru is still a good fighter. You can't sleep on him. But if Zayas wins, is a win-win situation with Boots or Ortiz, because Ortiz, Mexico, Puerto Rico, that's gonna sell. Boots, Philly, they can do it in New York, Madison Square Garden. It's a win-win situation it's gonna sell either way.
And look, man, Solidus, do you agree that Boots is going to take over the division at some point?
Yeah, I believe so. He seems to, from what I've seen, he seems to be good enough to do it. I can see that. I believe he will.
Got the ability. He definitely got the ability, man. Antonio, do you agree or disagree with that?
No, I definitely think he has a great chance to take over the division. It's very unlikely if Brian Norman moves up, though.
Brian Norman's scared. He ain't gonna move up in front.
Cut it out.
Oh shit! There it goes.
Speaking of, y'all need to be talking about the hot story though. But I'm gonna let you get to yours, and I gotta ask y'all a question about this hot story that's going on.
Okay, let me ask Mills. Then you go ahead and ask the question. Mills, do you think Boots would dominate the division in a few years? I already know it's a hell no, but
it's not a hell no. It's a hell the fuck no.
Holy shit! Damn!
I'm tired of the extra credit without motherfuckers have to go through the necessary channels to prove it, man. Prove it.
I got a question for all y'all. Y'all think we're forgetting about Fudora and Bakram?
Hold up. So if not Boots, who's going to take over 154?
Thank you.
I think
Mills. Okay, who's gonna do it, Mills?
Who is better? Who's a better fighter than Boots at 154? Who?
Man, listen, man. Sebastian Fundora is finna peace out, bro.
I think Fundora's gonna move up at 160.
Yeah, he's about to be. He about to be.
Yeah, he's about to move up because he's scared of Boots.
Because if he's having injuries against
scared of Boots, he already showed he was scared of Xander.
Exactly.
He's scared of everybody.
Yes.
Exactly. And plus, how you getting injuries in your hands against? I mean, and for a fight that's Thurman, like I don't know.
So who's gonna take over, Mills? You didn't answer the question. So if not Boots, who?
Man, listen, man. Prove it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we got to get it proved. We got to get it proved.
Ortiz,
I mean, I agree. I can see it, but yeah, you do need to prove it.
We got to prove
bro.
it.
And Vergil is still my dog.
And we can't act like Vergil can't sleep in because
you did the shit with Lima Bean, bro. But I mean, okay, we need somebody on the top now.
But
look, he tried to fight Norman, but he pussied out.
Stop amping Lima, dog. Stop amping Lima, dog.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
My question to y'all is like,
electrical storm.
Say it again, Solidus. We didn't get that one.
So for the record, you can see him taking over the division. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. You got it.
So for the record, what everybody's saying is you can see Boots taking over, but you got to see it. You got to prove it. That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, it's like they don't want him or they scared that Boots is going to do it. They just want
Nope. Don't add no extra bullshit to it.
Like, I don't understand. There's nobody at 154 better than Boots, so I don't understand how somebody.
The thing is, though, we're saying better than Boots, but based off of what though? Our test. We basing it off of our test, and that's why I say he's still the champion.
Hold up.
He hasn't fought his contemporaries yet. That's why he said he wanted to prove it.
Let me say this. I've watched all these guys fight at 154. All the guys that are out there that we know of. None of these guys are better than Boots.
Based off,
so it kind of makes sense to say, Boots probably would take over.
No, the problem with that is we're giving them proxy wins before doing it, bro. No,
we doing that shit to Norman too.
No, we're not giving. Norman's fighting Haney though already, so
that's a good point. That's a good point.
We need Boots to have that fight. We need Boots to have that fight.
He had it against Sanchionis.
Hey, Boots
Stanley
destroyed.
Onis is a default 2
Stanionis.
times in 3.5 years.
Everybody
We
said
knew he was going to be
Stanchionis was
Stanley
this
Onis.
Big Ten.
It's a solid win, but don't
Hold on,
overrate
Brim.
the win, bro. He fought twice in 3.5 years. Come on, man.
Brim. Everybody said coming into that fight, Stanchionis was his big test. Boots beats
No,
his
he
ass.
did not. We all
Right,
knew he
now
was
it's
going to
different.
probably
Now
beat
it's
him, bro.
different.
Brim, let me finish.
95% of the boxing public thought Boots was going to beat Stanley Onis. Cuts out.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. Everybody said coming into that fight, that was his biggest test. He goes in there, destroys this guy, get Brian Norman and everybody else in the division scared to fight him. Then he moves up. Now all of a sudden, he needs to prove something. He needs to do that. He unified and everybody's
Bro, the
scared.
cap
This
is
is
so
what we talking
strong
about.
right
This
now.
is what
Come
we talking
on,
about.
man. This
Keep the
ain't even
same
real.
energy.
This can't be real life, bro. This is cap.
Let the
This
dude
can't be
prove
real
it,
life.
man. Let the dude
Let him
prove
prove it.
Like,
I agree.
let him
But at the
prove it.
same time, let Norman prove it. Let a lot of these guys prove it.
Well, Norman fighting Haney. He's getting a
Norman's
chance to
fighting
prove it.
Haney, bro.
Haney is damaged goods.
Oh,
He
here we
is.
go again.
And
We
you
gonna
went
take
into
it.
the
We
grocery
know
store.
we go.
Hold on. You
You know
went
what?
into the
We
grocery
gonna take credit away from every fighter for everything they do. It's I already see it coming. I see the play now.
Hold on. 1 second.
Damn.
You went into the grocery store, picked up a can of beans, and now already fucking fucked up. That's Devin Haney. Because the only half of the people that are picking Devin Haney because they believe this man has PTSD from Ryan Garcia. That's what Brian Norman. That's why they picking him. Don't
That
let
ain't why
Norman
I'm
lose.
picking the
Then
motherfucker.
you're gonna
I'll
be
pick him
looking
regardless.
crazy.
I'll
My
pick him
whole
before
thing
that.
is about this is Boots already had his step up fight against Stanchionis and showed
Yeah,
everybody
but
he's
we
that
know
guy.
that Stanley Onis only fought twice in 3.5
That's
years,
not
bro.
Boots'
Like, come
problem.
on, man.
Is that
Context
Boots'
matters.
fault?
There's nobody on this panel that thought Stanley Onis was gonna win that fight, bro. Come on, keep it a buck.
Because they know
But he
who
was
Boots
Nobody.
is.
but
They
he was
know
number
who
two
Boots
of the
is.
division, though.
What are we talking about?
Nobody
Everybody
thought that,
saying Boots
bro.
might get dropped. Boots might get hurt. He might
No,
get
that's
slapped.
cap.
I heard
That's
that
cap
shit
and
the
more
whole
cap,
build
bro.
up.
Nuke,
Now all of a sudden
you gotta
walking that
stop,
shit
man.
back.
Number
You
one,
gotta
number
stop.
two.
You can't
At
call
that
me a
time.
Norman fanboy when you got pom-poms out and capping so hard.
You got Brian Norman G-string on right there. Sit up here, got the nerve to accuse me.
Bro, you got a boot thong on, bro. It's made out of boot.
Hey, Duke. Hey,
You
Duke.
got a thong made out of boot leather.
Y'all
Oh
motherfuckers making
man.
up underwear for each other now, man. What the fuck y'all doing, bro?
This motherfucker is not a landlord no more. He's letting Boots reside rent free as a tenant.
Hey,
The
Duke.
tenant is here.
Is it true, Duke?
I
That
love you,
Oh
Boots
Brim.
man, y'all
I love you,
wild.
Brim.
Hey, Duke, is it true that Boots Ennis destroyed the former IBO champion of Lima in 1 round?
Oh, don't do this to me, Carlos. Don't do this to me, Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and we all
Don't do
thought
this to
Lima
me,
was gonna give
Carlos.
him a
Hey,
real stringent
IBO,
test, right,
the
Nuke? We all
IBO
thought
is a
Lima
belt.
was gonna give it to Boots, right? Fuck out
Oh
of
man.
here.
See,
I
they
ain't gonna
play.
cap. I
That's
thought
all
he.
right. It's
You,
all right. Y'all
you
gonna
sound
find
like
out.
you sound like a peanuts. Womp, 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 womp. That's why I hear you talking right now.
I
Y'all
thought
gonna
he would
find out
push him a
soon.
little.
I
I thought
hope
he
we
would push him
find out
just a
soon. We
little.
want to because we know that Boots got a lot of talent and skills. We just want to see him execute it versus his contemporaries. We know that he can do it. We just need to see him do it. That's
I
it. That's
appreciate.
all
I
we're
appreciate.
asking for.
I appreciate. And
That's
that's
literally it.
exactly. And then we know that Brian Norman got a little pop, but we don't know what else he got, and we need to see that on full display against
Speaking of
Devin
Lil
Haney.
Pop, hey, did y'all hear the rumor? Did y'all hear the rumor, which I already knew about?
What's
That Team Haney and them requested for 10-ounce gloves, like
Nah,
they
I
were
didn't
at
hear that.
154. They requested for 10-ounce gloves. Fucking pussies.
Is this
I can't wait to
confirmed?
take that to Art Man. I
Like,
can't
nah,
wait to
is it
take
like
that to Art Man.
is that for real, like legitimate or what? Or
Is
just
this confirmed?
speculation?
Why this dude Brim, man?
Go watch Coach Malachi. That's all I'm going to tell.
I'm on that after I
My
get up out of
question to
here.
y'all. My question
And
to
so,
y'all.
but hold on. But is it just a rumor or is it confirmed?
Did Brian Senior say
Go
something about it?
watch Coach Malachi.
Hey, that ain't confirming it. I mean, I don't want to watch a whole show
Bro,
for an hour and then have the same fucking
bro,
question.
go watch
Hey,
Coach
find it.
Malachi.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
Brim,
So you
Brim,
heard him
Brim,
say it.
Brim.
You heard him say it, Brim. Do you believe it?
Do you believe it, Brim?
Okay, that's a yes.
Clip that part of the interview out and put it in the chat for us, Brody, if you don't mind.
Well, I ain't gonna be able to do it right now, though. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
No, hold on. Now, here's the thing. Now, if this is true, now do we agree that Devin Haney got PTSD?
Here we go, man. Here we go. Bro,
the
listen, let's
truth.
not take credit away from 24 and 26-year-old fighters fighting on the highest level, regardless, bro. Let's
The
not do that.
highest level, God, no.
It's for a championship. The championships is considered the highest level. What are we talking about?
Devin Haney is not the highest fucking level. Get that shit out of here. The fuck wrong with these dudes?
I got a question.
Man,
if Vergil Ortiz gets hurt by Lubin, but still wins that fight, would that favor more Boots to?
Hell yes. Everybody gonna be like, Boots gonna beat the shit out of him. Like, watch. Watch. It's gonna happen.
Lubin got legitimate knockouts at 154 pounds, though, bro. I don't personally think Vergil Ortiz is gonna knock Lubin out.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's gonna knock him out. Vergil ain't showing that he's punching at 154 like he was punching at 147. I don't think he's gonna knock out Lubin.
I think he's gonna wear him out, but when Lubin makes it to the scorecards, but loses, on the back end of the fight. That's what I think.
I've seen a few people.
My fault.
No, go ahead, Mills. Go ahead. You got it, Mills.
No, I was just saying, man. I just think I don't think that's the end all be all. Boots ain't finna go up there and shit, man. Y'all can't get if Boots couldn't knock out Karen at 47. We can't get mad at Vergil Ortiz if he don't knock out Lubin. It is what it is. Sometimes your power just don't translate. But he has other intangibles. He's a real good pressure fighter. I'm cool with that.
And the rap though.
The only thing, though, Mills.
Hold on, wait a minute. Mirage would have an issue with that. He's saying, well, Bivol's not knocking out a lot of these guys, and y'all got a problem with David not getting knocked out.
Bivol was never not known for a knockout guy. We didn't say Bivol, the Dimitri, the Russian monster Bivol. We didn't call him that.
Bro, you see what the fuck he just tried to do, dog?
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Winning is winning. Winning is winning. No, winning is winning.
Probably, I know we had Luke on that bullshit.
You can say whatever you want. Winning is winning. Brian Norman is known for his power, but if he get a decision win over Devin Haney, Brim's gonna be out there glazing it up. So let's not start capping like a decision win ain't quality.
No, but we not. It ain't that. It's because the perception of the fighter precedes himself. That's where plays a role.
But that's changed because he hasn't had a knockout, a stoppage in a while. I mean,
okay,
Mirage,
but then at the same token, though, the other champions that beat him at that same division, how did they beat him? By stoppage. So he's gonna be compared to that bar. And you said earlier that it should be easier because Yard is older and more worn since he's lost those other fights as well. So it's all relative. Context matters.
I really hope that Brian Norman beats Haney, because if he doesn't beat Haney, they're cooking up a future unification for Ryan Garcia to beat Mario Barrios.
Shit, Ryan got to beat Mario Barrios first.
Look, I promise you. I promise you, if Brian Norman loses that fight, I'm going to come on here and take the high road.
If Brian Norman loses that fight, man, I might just go MIA, bro. I need that.
No, don't do that, Mills.
I'm not going nowhere. I will go nowhere. I will be here and I will let y'all have fun at my expense, and I will laugh and smile, and we'll be good.
I'm gonna be upset. I need them Haney's gone somewhere, bro. I'm tired.
Because think about it. The three champions, not three champions, it's not confirmed, but if Haney wins, he becomes a champion. Rolly's a champion, and then probably Ryan Garcia, the WBC champion. What we doing at 147, man?
Rolly ain't gonna be no champion for long.
Yeah, he about to get that belt up to Gaiasov.
Yeah, Rolly ain't about to be no champion for long.
He ain't gonna fight Gaiasov. No,
don't let Supreme hear it.
Hey man, Supreme will say, "Hey, I don't know, Coach Salas, Coach Salas,
nah." Man, he ain't finna be no champion for long, man. Gaiasov finna come on there and take that because he's not gonna go through him. There's actually some talent up there at 147 pounds, man. It's just
Mills.
Rolly and Mark.
Don't forget Mills. Pro box right now. Nicholas Foss and Tiger Johnson.
Yeah. I can't watch it right now.
Hey, low key, I don't know who to go for because Tiger Johnson.
Tiger,
Listen,
Tiger.
Tiger Johnson, he from the land. I'm from the land.
Come on, I got.
Nicholas Foss, he's Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican, so it's like
you from
Cleveland? You torn, huh? Your tribalism got you torn.
What you said, Lil?
You from Ohio?
Hey man, I ain't no Razorback. It's Ohio State.
Ohio State, they cool. We finna whoop on Michigan State tomorrow, though, in basketball. You heard?
Man, them Razorbacks are a bunch of pigs.
Basketball, we the shit. We the shit in basketball. Football, no, we dookie.
Yeah, I'm from the land.
They just dookie out in general. All right, let me.
No, watch your mouth.
Oh, my bad,
your
underdog.
My bad, man. I apologize. Bro.
I know my Browns ass, but hey, I gotta root for the dogs, man. You know what I mean?
The Cleveland no direction Brown.
Y'all got one in Donovan Mitchell, man. Hey, that's one of my favorite NBA players.
I just hope the Browns gave Sanders a shot, man, for real, man.
I'm rocking with Shador, man. I think the kid got the skills, man. They got to put him in the game.
Well, you know what the problem with that is that coach is stupid and he's standing on the square because he don't want to look wrong. They need to go ahead and fire him, bro, because he
You know,
dookie.
his coach looked like Clavo a little bit around the face. Let me read this. Let me read these chats real quick, man. Lord Scante said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. David Benavidez is Bivol's William Skull for 2 times. I'm assuming he means it the other way. Like Benavidez is the William Skull for Bivol, right? That's what he's saying.
I'm sure.
Right?
I would think that he means it that way.
Yeah. That's what he means. That's what he means.
But Benavidez at least ain't gonna run. He's gonna stay there and get his ass beat. And I think Bivol's gonna put him down once or twice. He's gonna put him down once or twice, dog.
That's that about right. And my brother, Mirage is drinking kangaroo piss.
Okay.
And one baller says Brim gets mad if you attack Garage, Ashy, or Solidus.
That's false. I don't get mad. I just when you're capping, it don't matter who it is. If you're capping, you're capping. If you're making dookie jokes, if it's a Clavo and it's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. If it's for me and it's trash, bro.
Hey, Brim, man, why you always got the vibranium shield, Captain America with the
Super Brim?
Super Brim. All right. Edgar says I'm assuming Brim. Sorry, that got to be Brim. I haven't been on.
No, he was not talking to me.
Okay, maybe this is somebody else. I haven't been on because I'm managing almost 10 million in service contracts. That's why I haven't been on. You just run your mouth. Who is he?
Make that money, Edgar. Make that money, bro.
Yeah, man. Hit me up with a job, dog, brother. You know, hey, man.
No, fuck that. I ain't trying to work. Throw me one of them mills. I'll lay up with Clavo baby mama. Go and throw me a mill.
Mills, go get TSA certified. I can probably give you some work around the area. Maybe some airport work.
Oh, word. All right, man. Wait
a minute. Here he comes back talking about he's in logistics. Let me put it up for everybody. What
can Brown do for you? What can New getting punched in the Brown do for you?
Oh, here you go,
talking about UPS shit. My package came, man. I got my J's. I'm happy about that.
That's it. And one says extraterrestrial creatures lives matters. Shout out to Ashy Knuckles. ET Fingers. Traffic says, watch that special on the Zone with Showbiz and David in his camp. He took both David and Canelo punch and said David Benavidez hits harder.
Yeah, that determines who punches the hardest. Fuck out of here. You need to go play. So you saying that you need to go play in traffic?
Oh man, let me get
but hold on, real quick.
Let Mills go next.
If we gonna do that, bro, Bivol said Canelo hits harder than David Benavidez, dog. I like, come on, man. What are we doing, man? Just let's not dive off into that goofy shit, man. Let's not do that. My fault. Go ahead. I just wanted to clarify that.
No, you good. And that was a little off because there's no way that can determine who's really the harder puncher. Not the fights, but that. Like, come on. Goofy Combat, shout out to you, my brother. You're a real supporter of the channel. Clavo's a bitch. I appreciate the love and support. He says Mirage is a because Berlanga and Wilder had a high KO ratio until they stepped up and that power disappeared. Heavy-handed people carry that power with them while moving up in weight, like Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Is this true or false? Clavo, Steel Mills, Brim, Carlos, Solidus, everybody. Is this true or false?
100,000,000% true, man.
Yep,
that's true.
Because he needs to change his name from Goofy Combat to Knowledgeable Combat.
That's true because
jump on the panel.
You remember that's true because you remember way back in the day. Some of y'all probably too young, but when Tommy Hearns was going up in weight, he never had problems knocking people out. So that's true.
Is that Boo Boo Andre in the picture?
That is Boo Boo Andre, the 40-year-old prospect.
He ain't doing shit.
Hey, I gotta get ready to bounce in a minute, but I know we talk a lot of shit about Demetrius Andre. I just want to say I don't think he's a trash fighter. I just think he's hella overrated. I don't think Andre trash, bro. I don't think he's trash either. I think that at the same time he missed some opportunities, and then he runs his mouth like he's better than he is.
That's why he's trash. That's why he's trash. What you just said right there.
That is true. I can't even take that back.
Okay.
Hey, Mills, before you leave, don't forget ProBox YouTube. It's free, man.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, Mills, let me borrow some 10-ounce gloves, bro.
Them 10-ounce gloves. I got you. Hey, is Emiliano Vargas fighting on there too?
Oh, I don't know. You know, Top Rank. They don't got a. They don't got a platform right now.
Broadcast
so they're using ProBox. You know what I mean? So
And Rafa's next week, right?
Who?
Rafa Espinoza.
Oh, they probably do. He probably do. I heard that. I heard that Eddie Hearn wants to make that Navarrete and I forgot the other Mexican.
Sugar Nunez.
Sugar Nunez. Yeah,
Sugar Nunez gonna beat his ass.
That's gonna be lovely, bro.
I heard that Andy Cruz got out of a contract and now he's fully gonna get paid, I believe. So the month of January is gonna be a lot of good boxing. You got Andy Cruz, Murataya, Subrel, Dalton, and then Nunez and Navarrete.
Hey, I'm glad you brought up Subriel, man. This is one thing I want to say before I peace out, man. Subriel and David Benavidez is kind of the same fighter. They're kind of the same, no special effects to them. You dig? They don't do nothing outside of really good pressure. But I fuck with Subriel because we know what his limitations are. We know when he gets in there with somebody who has quality movement. Well, hold on. What you saying, Brent? What you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm making faces. Don't let me distract you, sir. I apologize.
Nah, man. I just think when we know Subriel is going to lose to somebody with good feet, sharp skills, counter punching IQ, distance control, and all that shit. We know that's going to happen. And even though he's beat people who have that style, we know a loss for him is around the corner. We don't hype him up.
So when you watch Subriel and Matias and David, you see the same fighter.
The whole back. Mirage is back. He came back like a mirage.
You interrupted my breakfast with a dumbass shit.
He's back. Mirage, bro.
You see the same fighter. This goes to my point. You need better glasses, man, because I don't know what the hell you're watching.
I think you breathe normally out of your nose because of the amount of throat you do with David Benavidez.
My God. You're on the record saying how you are.
You're just discussing how you are, man. I can't deal with this dude right now. Hey, yo, Luke. Hey, you gonna lie
run away
to the fight, my guy?
Run away like
sir. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow. I gotta get to class, man.
All right, Mills, man. Bless you and the family.
Salute.
Oh,
yeah,
my
he
God.
left out with a mean punch to the gut, Mirage.
Mirage, that was the coldest line I've ever heard.
Well, he ran away after saying one of the most.
He already said he was leaving, though, Mirage. You just came back out to be on the higher. Shut the fuck up.
He just reinforced my point. He doesn't understand shit. If he looks at Matias and David,
how you gonna talk about somebody can't understand shit? You the one that's fucking around here parading sparring stories, bro.
I'm not the one.
You take victory laps for sparring stories, Mirage.
Ridiculous comparisons like David and Matias are the same. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That guy's a caveman.
Well, I would say that Matias is more of a monster. He did kill Dadashev, so yeah.
I saw him pity pattering in his last fight. He pity patted for 12 rounds, and didn't he lose his last fight?
No, he won his last fight with Alberto Puello.
Yeah, but he pity patted him.
He beat Alberto. Bro, how the fuck you think he lost his last fight, motherfucker? See, bro, you don't know boxing. He beat Alberto Puello.
Pity pat? Did you just say pity pat, Mirage?
He hit him with 1,000 punches and didn't even drop him or stop him, right? Wasn't he didn't he throw like
that sounds like the David Benavidez special. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
Mills was right.
And I don't even want to say David Benavidez. You're forcing me to, Mirage, because you're so full of shit.
Mills was right then, bro.
Hey, what did y'all think was the best fight on that card, that Ring 3 card? What did y'all think was the best fight?
Hey, to me, it was the Subrel fight. I mean, it was just hit more from home. Be a 2-time world champion. I don't give a fuck about Berlanga. I was gonna ask y'all what you think about a Berlanga versus Resendez fight.
Resendez is gonna send him to the upper room.
Yeah, probably so.
I hope so.
GK Berlanga, gatekeeper Berlanga, bro.
Nah, I disagree. I think Berlanga redeems himself and he beats him.
What? Beat us all in this team. Beat it with that bullshit.
No, I'm dead
that
serious.
Man can't beat anybody B class or above.
Solid as you called Berlanga a bum before. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I did. There was some stuff I didn't like, but I think he's due for a rebound, and I think it's going to be against this Resendez dude.
What, is he playing basketball? Is that why he's doing for a rebound?
The rebound should have been Shiraz. Wasn't Shiraz moving up? That should have been the rebound right there.
That Resendez dude, no disrespect, but he kind of got lucky. I think I can see Berlanga beating him. I just think Shiraz was too much.
I don't think he got lucky. I think he beat him fair, square, it was just surprising because Resendez was a 160 fighter moving up to 168, and he just made Caleb Plant look inferior.
I watched that fight. Something just saw off, but I respect the win though. But I don't see this Resendez dude doing too much.
Hey,
But
I'm sorry to interrupt. My buddy Gray head out. I just want to give a shout out though to somebody in the chat. Mexican boxing. It's amazing how many profiles you can create to be to reappear. You're truly talented. And listen, get your 12-ounce gloves and pillows ready, and y'all have a blessed one.
All right, Brim.
All right,
salute to you, Brim. Eat a dick.
Sandbox.
Eat a dick, Brim.
Fuck the Razorbacks.
And fuck the Razorbacks. Let me just finish these chats off. Traffic says, also, no one in this panel has ever been in camp with either one. Showbiz said, this guy again with the Showbiz. Showbiz said that David is different. His energy, his drive, his stamina are crazy. Just saying what Showbiz had to say. Salute to you, Traffic, my brother. I mean, if Showbiz said it and he feels different, then I mean, it is what it. I just don't believe it, but I respect what you said.
Ain't Showbiz be glazing like every fighter?
Yeah, the glaze biz, the adult. All right. Traffic also says, damn, it's crazy to ex Golden Boy promotion president Eric Gomez about David Benavidez. Gomez said, yeah, we had some talks, but we want Soto though to do the defense early next year, later in the year, and we can discuss Benavidez. So I don't know, maybe he changed this. They literally said this 2 days ago, so I don't know if they've done this again, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens with David, but he definitely has to fight a top guy next.
Yes.
And my brother Traffic says, neither side said that this fight is next. We need to chill. I get the name Benavidez either gets this panel heated or wet. Left my ass off. Chill. Let's wait and see, fam. Traffic is not listening. There's plenty of articles. I even posted it on the channel where they said this is the fight they're negotiating for next. So unless they both change their mind, we'll find out. Goofy Combat says Mirage brings up sparring like it counts, but Terrell Biggs was known to beat up Riddick Bowe in sparring, yet when the fight actually happened, Riddick Bowe destroyed Terrell Biggs. I'm sorry, Goofy Combat is educated combat, man. He is on the neck. Salute to you, Goofy Combat, man. You are just 10 for 10 today, my brother. And my brother Goofy Combat got another one. Says Australia doing great work in the UFC with Jack Della Medellina and Alexander. I'm not even going to try as champions. Yet Mirage is worried about some fake Mexican bum like David Benavidez. Mirage is a motherfucking clown and a bitch. Damn. Damn. And I ain't even gonna lie, Goofy Combat, you real. You ain't never told a lie on here, Goofy Combat. Everything you've said has always been the truth and nothing but facts. So salute to you, Goofy Combat. Much love and support, and thanks for supporting the channel. Carlos, what's your final thoughts today before we get up out of here? Because we got the Vergil Ortiz fight tomorrow. We'll be live right after the fight for that. But what's your final thoughts, Carlos?
My final thoughts is keep an eye out in the 154 division. It's cooking. 135. Hey, listen, if David Benavidez doesn't make a stamp, a message, he doesn't call out Bivol, he's ducking the smoke. Vice versa for Bivol. If Bivol saying that he can get out of surgery and fight the top guys, he's better off fighting Benavidez to get that undisputed back, or fight Benavidez to get that payday and finish that trilogy. That's all I got to say. Thank you for having me, and salute.
Salute, my brother. Antonio, what's your final thought, my brother, before we get out of here?
First and foremost, I want to say thanks again for allowing me to come in here and talk with you guys on the panel. My final thought, I'm very much looking forward to the fight tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to Mirage's masterclass video he's going to be putting up on why Benavidez is levels above Better Beef and Bivol. Can't wait to see it. Maybe we'll talk about it on the next live. You guys have a good one.
All right, salute, my brother.
Salute.
And Solidus, my brother, what's your final thoughts about everything, my brother, before we get out of here?
Yeah, it was cool to be back on the panel again after a small hiatus. And as far as the fight tomorrow, yeah, like I said earlier, I got Vergil winning. Anyway, it don't matter. Knockout, TKO, decision, it don't matter. I just think he's going to win. And we're going to, that's pretty much it. We'll just go from there.
All right, my brother. And I see Mirage already got out of here because the only thing he was going to say was David Benavidez 3 times. And Clavo, you got anything to say before we get up out of here, my brother?
Yeah. First and foremost, Nuke, you a bitch. Eat a dick 7 times a week. But yeah, man. Let's settle with what we got for the sport, bro. You know, again, the sport is hurting a little bit right now, bro. So whatever we get, let's be grateful. As boxing junkies that we are, let's just try to keep helping the sport grow, and let's keep talking that shit, bro. See you on the next one.
That's it. Salute to everybody for coming on the panel. Thanks for everybody that's donated a super chat. Goofy Combat, Traffic, my brothers, N1 Balls, Edgar Moreno, Antonio Garcia, Nomas Stomas, Detroit Music. Everybody that support the channel to keep us going, make these lives possible. I appreciate the love and support. And until tomorrow, we out. Clavo, slap your mama.